Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Ghost in the Machine, a D&D live play about memory, identity, magic, and politics. I am Matthew Foreman. I will be your dungeon master this evening. This is our 5th edition D&D actual play based in my campaign world of Edda. It is high and wide magic, and it is a mage punk setting, if you have any idea what that is. Before we get into our intros and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and cover the channel stuff. We have 1,200 follower giveaway going on, which you can enter via Twitter and or Instagram. And by following here on Twitch, go ahead and follow the links in the chat. And the instructions are there, either on Twitter or Twitch. Once we get to 1,200 followers, we'll do that giveaway. We've got over like $150 worth of merch, books, physical, good, awesome books, Dark Matter, Descent into Avernus, excuse me, and dice. Just about everything you need to run a rockin' high mage punk hellscape campaign yourself. That's the idea anyway.
True.
Yeah, true.
True.
And then each subscription, gifted subscription, Prime subscription, resubscription, goes towards us running our Space Potato one shot. So if you've ever seen our awesome and popular series called Sun, Space Potatoes are based off of Liz's character Drugel, who is a Dralocyte, a kind of a space potato. That's what we've dubbed them. And we're all going to play one, and it's going to be in the Green Ronin's age system. We might even have a little bitty giveaway when that happens as well.
Woo.
Those are the channel stuff. Oh, and for me, I just want to give a special shout out to Alberon RPG for giving me the Finger Gang shirt. Finger Gang.
Nice.
Yeah. Go ahead and check out our friend over there, Alberon RPG. They are one of those in-person streams who have also made the transition to remote in this difficult time. So thanks so much for the shirt, buddy. Okay, those are my announcements. We start with Rob.
Rob at Pyromancer804 on Twitter. Tonight I will be playing Sibelius, the Blade Singer Elven Wizard, for maybe the last time tonight as we get killed. The announcements. Podcasts. They are finally updated all the way up to last Wednesday's episode. Are up on Anchor. There's a link down below. If you need to catch up, listen to them. They're all there. They are updated to match our new season naming too, so they are separated out into seasons and stuff, and it should be really easy to find your awesome, fun moments that you remember from the previous 69 episodes.
Nice.
All right, and that's all I got.
I think that's me next. So hey, I'm Eli. You can find me at _reliable1 on Twitter and Instagram. Tonight I will be playing Mirlin, the Asmar cleric who is trying not to let everyone die. So no announcements from me. I'm just super excited to be here again. It's been such a great time.
Hey, me. I'm Alexis. You can find me at VoxFinato on Twitters and such. I think I want to say first that I use she, her pronouns, and so does my character Gilly, who I'll be playing tonight, who is a bard warlock, who is a halfling / little baby archfey. But also in terms of like announcements, Alexis Attempts Art has recently moved on Fridays instead of 4 p.m. We're now at 6 p.m. But also, there's something new coming. And I said last night on Dragon Heisters that it would be something run by me. So today's little teaser is it will be happening Thursdays.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
That's me. That's it.
Cool. I guess I'll go next if we're doing the. Hi, my name is Chase. I use he, him pronouns. I will be playing Justice tonight. They use they, them pronouns. Justice is a rogue assassin shadow monk who dispenses justice. A couple couple of small announcements that I have. I can be found at Chase314S on Twitter, but I'm not super active there. Where I am active is on all of our social media accounts, where I post D&D memes on a daily basis. OC memes. A couple of things to keep in mind. If you look down below, there are some links. One is to So Nerdware. Bam. Where you can find some of our really sweet designs, all designed by Alexis. And yeah, Rob is wearing one right now. Mine are upstairs. And the dirty laundry. Oh yeah, Liz has got one on too. So yeah, we got a lot of cool merch, and also we are affiliates with Dice Envy. So if you need any new dice, you can follow that link down below. It helps out the channel and helps you play more D&D. That's all I got. Liz.
And I am Liz. I'm going to be playing Selena tonight. We both use she, her pronouns. You can find me at Know When You Know Backwards. And I think the last announcement, we'll make it quick, is go help support our friends over at Animal Helper. Can't donate to them, that's fine. Go share their stuff on Facebook if you're still on that trash fire. And there's so much that they're doing right now to help the animals that they have in their custody, helping them keep them happy, healthy as they transition to foster and forever homes. So go help where you can, and I'll pass it back to Matt.
Alrighty. So, folks, we're gonna do the video. So we'll do the video and then we'll do the recap.
All right. Be
See you
right
there.
back.
Good.
Yeah, I need to learn to
we're
not
back.
fidget.
Oh, whoa. Okay, we are back. Apparently. Incredible production.
It's really
I
hard to
literally
tell.
told you guys.
When we last left the Prism and our guest, they had just defeated the denizens. Well, defeated. They defended the Church of the Twin Willows against an infernal and draconic incursion at the hands of Nindra, servant of the ancient green dragon Sindrissa. They, after defending the church from that incredible onslaught, they recuperated at the Colonels and decided their next move, where they decided to take the fight straight to Sindrissa by using Selena's Find the Path spell, a 6th level divination spell, which took them to the precipice of this lair. but no further. And then what happened?
There was a firefight. No, I don't.
I would say the preparation that we did, including the true sight from our good friend Mirlin, was clutch. Justice was correct in assuming that the cunning and guileful Sindrissa had revealed that location as part of a trap, but that was to the surprise of literally no one.
Yeah, it would have been a really bad trap. We avoided a meteor storm.
Sure did.
Oh my god!
Well,
And then
one
we
of
still got
them.
we still got hit by one.
One of many. We also saw in a pretty brutal or merciless event, Sindrissa dropped the spell on her own follower and basically killed her for her failure. The one that she had been giving all this kind of power to, and was basically like a dragon druid on steroids. So that was pretty.
Her version
Good
of
for us.
Selena.
Her version of Selena.
That's right.
Good for us. It was like the Green Ranger going down.
It actually was, though.
Yeah, that's literally. I just kept picturing it.
Yep. And as the fight ensued, you all realized that this was going to be a dire confrontation. And we pick back up, and we just have one or two things to cover. So we talked a little bit after the show, and we, of course, always use safety tools in that, but that was not an issue this time. But we talked about the newfound ability that Selena had for Legendary Resistance, and granting her a bit of grace since it was a new ability. She has used her Legendary Resistance on her last death saving throw. She has 2 failures and 1 success right now as we begin the new initiative.
And all of the good dice are out, and the bad dice are in jail.
Good. Got your
Priorities.
Yes.
My priorities.
Thank you, Alex. It's a Finger Gang shirt from Alberon RPG. I really like it. That's what they call their party there on Friday nights. Okay, so we are going to pick back up the encounter, this very dire encounter. Things are not going great for the Prism. Let's see if they can pull it out. Sindrissa has used her legendary actions for the round. She has used no legendary resistances. She's still concealed by greater invisibility. Selena's on her last death save. And Mr. Kribbitz was just stunned by her reaction. We begin at the top of the initiative with Justice.
One second, let me turn that music down. Was there, really quick, Matthew, before I get started, yeah, never mind. We covered the death saving throw thing?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, so on my turn, I am going to, I see Mr. Kribbitz is stunned at my feet. He has been a thorn in our side for 3 different fights. I look back to the fight that is occurring behind me, but I realize that if I leave Mr. Kribbitz to his own devices, he will continue to harry us from afar. So I'm going to try to capitalize on the situation and end Mr. Kribbitz's life as swiftly as I can.
Oh.
So my first attack with advantage because he's stunned. That is a 16 plus. I'm using the Psychic Blade, so that's a +8. So that is a 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right. I am using my sneak attack on this one.
Okay.
That is 10 plus 6 plus 1. So 17 plus 4, 21 points of damage.
All psychic, yeah?
All psychic.
Okay. Slashing into him, you can see this kind of energy spark around his mind. He is gravely wounded, but still up.
Okay. Would you say he's bloodied?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Second attack. 14 plus 8, so 22.
That hits.
Alrighty. That is 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 4, 14 points of damage.
He's still up.
Alright, I'm going to spend a Yeah, I'm gonna spend a bonus action, spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows. Okay, 10 plus 8, 18.
That does it. He cannot shield because he's stunned.
Oh, thank the gods. All right, this is my unarmed attack, so I'm doing my d6 plus necrotic plus lightning.
Yep. Thank you for describing that.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 4. 15 points of damage.
He had 6 hit points left. He goes down. So with that, so as I think he was casting Cone of Cold or something at you. I can't remember what he did, but you pop him in the gut with a reaction, and his invisibility falls in the same round. And he just kind of stands there hanging for a minute, and I believe he utters the word something like, "Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna." He says, "Please don't kill me." And strike after strike, you whittle his life force until that last punch just kills him, and he just goes down.
With that, I still have my move action. I have a movement speed of 55 feet. I'm going to, let's see.
And you have water walking.
Correct.
And you're immune to poison.
Precisely. I'm going to move over here.
Okay. You pretty much have total cover from Syndrasa now.
Precisely. Yeah, and that is my turn.
Okay. And the green aura that's around Syndrasa, I don't know if y'all can see it.
I cannot.
Good, you're not. I'll let y'all see it. This is just her reach. So moving out of that reach provokes an attack of opportunity.
Perfection.
Okay, that is the end of your turn. At initiative count 20 is the lair action.
I don't want it.
Let's see here. With that lair action, I think what is going to happen here is 20-foot radius. Okay. So vines sprout up from about right there. Merlin, Gilly, Selena, and Sylvilius. And you should, Selena, you automatically fail because you're unconscious. I need you to all make strength saving throws.
So I'm 15 feet in the air right now. Do I still need to?
Yes, it's a radius sphere.
Okay.
So it's aerial.
I'm good at those. That's okay.
You're literally the only one here who's good at those.
Yeah.
Selena, you are actually unaffected because these, even though they're magically moved, they are still natural. So you're
Nice.
actually unaffected. Your body, the vines just ignore you entirely. Shit. Well, all right then. So Mirlin, what'd you get on your strength save, buddy?
And 18.
You are unaffected. Gilly,
17?
you're unaffected. Sylvilius,
Oh, thank you,
13.
guys.
you miss it. You are restrained.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. It's a lair action. It's not as powerful as her own actions. Okay, that is her lair action. The vines shoot up and try to wrap all around you, but surprisingly, for everyone in Mirlin, a pretty weak sauce party, you are unaffected. She kind of snarls, hoping that would be far more effective than it was. Mirlin, it's your turn on initiative count 19.
Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna bonus action healing word at 2nd level on Selena.
Maximize!
Yes.
Maximized.
So that's gonna be for 8 plus 5 is 13 points of healing.
Thank you.
No problem.
Shoots back up. Well, you're still on the ground, but your health.
And then as my action, I'm gonna look Sindrasil
You're okay.
Sindrasil straight in the eye and just say, how about we try my trick next? And I cast Wall of Fire around her. It's a 20-foot radius, so it completely encompasses her. 20-foot diameter.
You're doing it around her.
I'm doing it around her.
And are you doing the damaging side? Or are you doing it inward or
inside?
Out? Okay, just checking.
Yes.
Holy shit! Wow, wasn't ready for that. I thought you were just doing a wall. That's fun. So, using access to our spell driver rules, you cast it one spell, the second level as a bonus action, and then with your action, you use 4th level firewall. Right at 4th level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wall. Fire.
I know I liked you.
So as soon as it goes up, she needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
And you said 20-foot radius, right?
20-foot diameter. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
That's okay. You might not have. I can always not hear things correctly. All right, yeah, that gets her on the gullet, and it comes up and actually clips her wings. And she needs to make a dexterity saving throw. She does not have advantage. She does not have magic resistance. She has a +8 dex saves. 20, so she'll take half.
Okay, that's fine. Shit, that's a lot of ones. 6 plus 7 is 13 points of fire damage.
Oh, buddy.
Reduced by half, so yeah. But it's fine. She's in there. She can't see out of it, so.
She
Correct.
sure is. And Selena's awake, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 1 second, I have to move her real quick. I always forget that map layers don't have auras when I try to layer things. Okay. How much damage? I'm sorry.
13 reduced by half, so 6?
Okay. She's not resistant. She takes 6 points of fire damage. But more importantly, the wall is opaque and it blocks her line of sight.
Perfect.
She has enough con to where she doesn't have to make that concentration save. It's only DC 10. She's just a little bit more than that. Okay.
It's fine.
That's your action. That's your bonus action. Are you moving?
I'm gonna move a little bit back to right here. Still 15 feet up.
Okay. She cannot see you, and you don't leave her thing anyway. So, all right, that's your turn, Mirlin.
Yep.
Gilly, on initiative count 17. It's your turn.
With my bonus action, I'd like to mass healing word. So everyone gets 10.
Am I in range of that? Wait, never mind. I have 10 hit points. Never mind.
Yeah, you are fine. You do not. You're not gonna get any of this.
Sorry.
Can't have it.
That's right. You're too good for this.
And thank you for the camera work, Rob.
Yeah, no problem.
What the hell? Why don't you? There's too much happening down here. Okay. No, don't hit damage, Alexis. Almost put the 10 healing as damage. And then I think with my action, I still can't see her, and I definitely can't see her through the fire.
Correct. She can't see you either.
So, I am going to go ahead and put a nice little 2nd level armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay,
And then
10,
I'm gonna
10.
Yep, and then I'm gonna back the fuck up out of there.
I'm gonna double check. I was reading up on opportunity attacks.
If she takes one at me and
You-
it hits, then maybe she'll take some damage.
Opportunity attacks do require seeing. I did not actually know that.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah,
Adam.
I just thought she was gonna get one, so.
I think we just traditionally we haven't played that way. But you know what? Them's the rules. So she can't see you, and she's not gonna make a swing.
Nice.
I'm not going to argue about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
And
go ahead and move
then
your
I
pog
think,
if you
I
wish.
think just my movement and I'll be done.
Okay.
I think hang on. Oh, that's where Justice is. Figuring it out. What's my range? That far.
The
And
area,
then what's in
the
here?
the area there in those lair vines is difficult terrain, regardless if you failed or not.
Oh. Okay. So I can move essentially 10 feet.
Yep. Make your move.
Is this here? Is that like a hard wall?
No. Just a little divot down, 5 feet down.
Okay. Little 5-foot divot down.
That's horrifying.
And this is a collapsed pillar that you can take down.
All right. I guess I can't like duck down behind that because I can't move quite far enough, can I?
Correct. So you just kind of waddle through the vines as they kind of latch onto you, pull, breaking them as you move as they lash out at you. That's your turn. At initiative count 13, Syndrissa, the ancient green dragon, is going to go. They're
I'll
still
go
invisible.
there.
They start their turn in the wall fire, and I can't see anything, so that's a problem. It's a problem. Oh, wrong spell. Good spell. So, just checking something here. You choose within range. You hear her kind of cry out, and there's this massive roar. She's going to step through the fire, taking the damage. And she doesn't have to save. It's just the damage happens on that clause of fire, wall fire. Today I learned.
No ones,
I'm
no
not rolling
ones.
well. There are 2s instead of 1s.
That's twice as good.
But she can't save because it's the part of the wall fire with no save.
6 + 7 is 13 again. Also, I forgot she also takes 12 radiant damage.
Oh,
Yes, she does.
Sure does.
She would have taken it last time.
It's once on a turn or once on your turn. I believe it's once on your turn.
On my turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I
I'll
was
play it
saying.
this time.
Okay, yeah.
So with that, then she needs to make a Constitution saving throw because that is high enough to where she actually has to make one.
nice.
She makes it. 19
Dang.
total. So the fires and they explode in a radiant light. She pushes through them anyway. They burn her again. You can see the fire. She's still caught in the wall of fire. She looks back. I would say, since she can kind of fly a little bit, she's going to fly and hop over here. She's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Mirlin.
Yeah.
Don't think you have Sentinel or anything.
I do have Warcaster, though.
Okay. What spell would you like to cast if you want to as a party reaction?
God.
If you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. I'm just like, Christ, what do I do?
That's the feeling we all have every game. Christ, what do I do?
We're gonna go with. We'll do a. Christ. Second level guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt up the butt. Sorry.
Yes.
It is a range attack, so it will be at disadvantage.
God
Still-
damn it.
Yeah. You want to
did I
do
do?
saves or melees with that one? You can also just hit her with your hammer. Your hammer actually might do enough damage to make her to have to
I'll
save.
hit her with my hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a pretty healthy bonus and everything, so.
Okay. Lord. That's good. That's gonna be 26 to hit.
Definitely.
Nice.
2d6 plus 10. So that's 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
In total?
Yeah.
Slam! Smashing the hammer of thunderbolts into her. Just checking something. Hammer has 5 charges. Okay. There's no extra thing on a hit.
Not unless I do the range thing.
Okay, she swipe at her as she moves away and she lands, kind of looks around. She sees Justice. She sees Selena. She takes a big breath in. And when she calls out, she echoes a draconic word. Most of you speak draconic. And in 2 words, actually, she utters in draconic, Firestorm.
Son of
Oh no.
bitch.
Who's Roda?
A 10 by 10 cubes strike from Justice all the way straight through to Sevilius. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
My favorite.
Holy shit. Okay.
Sure would have liked to be able to just to counterspell that one.
Yeah.
Mm.
And there's your 7th level spell gone.
Oh, that's good. At least.
Please don't fail me.
Her DC has went up because she killed her servant.
That's fine.
I don't like that.
That sucks. Did you say Dex?
Dex save, yeah. Sorry, pal.
And
No,
was
it's
that a
okay.
spell or was that a feature for her?
It is a spell.
Okay, so I can counterspell it if I want to.
She's invisible.
You can't see
Oh,
her.
that's right.
Shit.
Yep. Crap.
You good.
Sure is a problem.
Justice, your dex save?
20.
You take 0 because of evasion. Gilly,
24.
you take half, which I should probably roll the damage, huh?
I mean, you don't have to. You can just, tell us we
Oh.
don't take any.
Not great. 33 points of fire damage.
That's half.
Okay.
I don't
Mirlin?
like it.
I got a 12.
I'm sorry, not half. I apologize, Gilly. 16 points of damage total. Because it's halved. 33 halved to 16.
Okay.
Mirlin, what'd you say what your total was?
12.
So you take 33, but you're resistant, halved to 16. Selena,
15.
you don't make it, so you take 33.
Absorb elements.
Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
Unless that, no, because that was on my turn. I got my thing
You're good.
back.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
16 points of fire damage. You hold up your hands and you see this roaring pillars of fire come over your body, and you shelter yourself with abjurant primal magic. And you are scarred and burnt when it leaves you, but you are still conscious. Sylvia Samasaji,
6.
33 points of fire damage.
16 half because I have chill shield up.
Ha
Hot.
And then I handily make my concentration save for first up.
Yes. Concentration saves Gilly.
Shit, yeah, you're right. Sorry, thank you for that.
DC 10.
Yeah. We're good.
Okay. That is Syndrasil.
We're barely good. I got a 10 even, but...
That's fine. You're not within range. Syndrasil's turn is over. Sylvia Samastaja.
Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use Fast Step to teleport in front of her. Granting me my attack at regular because I get advantage. So that will be a 25 to hit.
Definitely hits. So yeah, it's at regular because of your Displacer Beast Kata from your Blade of the Vizier.
Yep.
I love this game.
Sorry, I'm juggling the screens right now.
That's okay. We can always take an extra couple seconds.
1d8, 1d6. 8, 9, 11, 12. 14 points of piercing and force damage.
You're good. 14 points of damage. Doesn't need to make a concentration save. It strikes off of her form, does the full damage.
Alright.
That's your free attack from your bonus action?
Yep, and then I'm going to make a Booming Blade attack against her as my regular action.
This would be at disadvantage.
Correct. Nat 20 and a 14. So the 14 plus 10. So 24.
24 does hit. She does not have shield.
Fuck right.
Alright, so she is wreathed in booming energy. So if she moves, she's going to take damage. And then she will take 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 24 points of thunder piercing force.
He needs to make a concentration save.
Mm-hmm.
That's just. She has to roll a natural one. DC's 12, right?
Come on, that one.
That is a 2, which is a 12, which means she makes it.
Ha.
Oh, close.
But now she's.
Can I
breathing
cutting
this
words
doom.
it? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God! If you had the blade of the White Duke, you could.
How do we get one of
That's
those?
from
What?
Taldori. That's how you can always.
Oh,
Or no, he gave him disadvantage. Anyway, critical role stuff doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's not in
You
this
strike
campaign.
out, and a blast of thunderous energy covers this invisible form. Is that your turn?
that is my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she is going to use 2 legendary actions. I do apologize.
Sure is.
No, you don't.
No,
I don't like
I don't,
this
but
one.
She sure is.
I don't know if she's outlined a problem yet. I don't know if she knows who her problem child is in this, so she's gonna save that. She's used that. She's used that. Oh, that's all she has left.
When Matthew says, "Oh, that's all she has left," I am both simultaneously like happy and full of dread.
Yeah, because the one time I did say that, it was a split cast power word kill.
Yep.
Oh, she only
This
has.
one's a-
When
She
it's
only
like,
has
shit,
3
that's all
meteor
she has
storms.
left. When
This
it
one's
gets to that's all she has left, it's like, oh, the desperate shit really comes out. Great. No, I don't want it.
She's gonna use 1 legendary action. So she's done it on Sevilla, she's done it on Selena. She is going to target Gilly with a Dispel Magic. She can do this 1 more time for 1 legendary actions. After this, she has to spend more resources. So that's her last 3rd level spell slot. She's going to make a charisma check against your effects. So the water breathing and the water walking goes away. And then what the hell is her thing? It is okay, yeah, it's only here. Then she's gonna roll against Hero's Feast first, DC 16. She makes it with a 23, so Hero's Feast is dispelled. She's gonna do Beacon of Hope on you. So I talked about this with Beacon of Hope. So she would have to dispel the independent effects from everyone as long as you're maintaining concentration. You're not like the beacon for it, like you are, but like for concentrating. But everyone is affected by it, so she can't just dispel you and get rid of everyone's beacon.
Mm-hmm.
Beacon of Hope is only a 3rd level spell, so it goes away.
So my max hit points drop by how much?
By
can't remember.
14. It should be on D&D Beyond your max hit point modifier.
It just says what I overrid it to.
Okay.
Oh, it does when you click on it, it opens.
If you
Thank
clear
you
the
for reminding
override,
me of
it'll go
that,
back
bud.
to normal.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I believe it was 14.
Fucking great.
And then I believe those were your effects. So Beacon of Hope on you is gone. And Hero's Feast is gone.
Yep, and so is my so were my 10 hit points from Armor of Agathis, right?
Armor of Gathis is gone.
Oh man, that was a very cost-effective.
Dispel Magic is very strong.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can't cutting words anything, and I can't do anything like counterspell or anything because she's fucking invisible still.
Yep. Okay, that is the end of Sevilius' turn with 1 legendary action. Selena, it is now your turn. You are on the ground. You are burnt in the inferno that she sent after you. What do you want to do?
And so I'm sure in catching her eye, I'm going to bring myself to 1 knee and quaff myself a potion of healing, a greater potion of healing, giving myself 20 hit points. And then I'm going to basically throw that to the ground and bring myself to full height to look at her in her eyes and say, today is not your day. 5th level Dispel Magic.
You send out a whip of abjurant energy. She does not have counterspell. It smashes into her, and the greater invisibility fades.
Hot.
Good.
Because that is not a resistance. She cannot save against it. You can now see her full realized form. You can see that she is, again, like we talked about, a little smaller than Duke LaCroix, roughly. And you can also see that she kind of has this mottled complexion. A kind of, I don't want to say disfigurement, but there's imperfections. Dragons, when they get to this age, are perfect creatures. They're perfectly assembled. They're gloriously gorgeous to look at. Of all the ancient dragons you've seen, this is the one with the least charisma. And she seems... Selena, go ahead and make an Arcana check with advantage.
Yes. Yeah, I can certainly do that. Okay, that is a 14 plus numbers. 18 total.
She seems...
No, 20 total. Excuse me. 14 plus 6, 20.
20 will do it. It reminds you of a kind of wild shape, but it's not quite that. Like an imperfect shape change. That's your action. You used half your movement to stand up. Is there anything else you wish to do?
No, I'm just gonna stand in defiance.
Okay,
Call
you have
it
about
a minute.
half cover there.
Oh, I do. Nice.
It's plus
Okay.
2 to your C and Dex saves.
Thank you.
Okay. At the entrance of the cave, you hear a... Not sure what it is, because the wildfire is blocking vision.
It's blocking them from getting in too.
And, Selena...
That ain't good.
Selena, you hear Druidic. It's like, what's this? Alrighty. Justice. 1 second.
Oh boy.
So, Sevelius, Selena, Gilly. Marilyn, do you still have Heroes Feast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so far I think everyone except Justice and Mirlin have been dispelled.
Okay.
Having flashbacks to a campaign that isn't ours, but yeah, it's not good. Sindrasil
is going to use a legendary action to take an attack at Sevelius at disadvantage because it displays her Viscata is up. She's going to make one tail attack at you, Sevelius. Okay. Ooh, disadvantage saved you from a natural 20, boo-boo.
Holy fuck.
What was that on the die? 25 to hit. Can't hear you, buddy.
Shield.
Okay, 10 plus 15, So she whips her tail around and she comes crashing down, and you throw up an abjurant shield that ricochets off. As it does, it careens into that thing next to you and takes off a chunk of that wall that Selena's standing behind with cover is preserved. Falls into the water, and it dissolves as it does. That was one legendary action. She has one left. Justice, it is your turn.
Okay, using my ability to run on liquid and my 55 feet of movement, can I end my movement here?
What? Well, show me your path.
Sorry, I was going to go around her and behind, staying within her reach.
40. Yes. Wait, 55?
Oh, looks like I was going to hug her really close. Looks like no.
No.
Sorry about that. Then I'll
And
just
you
go.
can always, one thing I learned about Roll20, you can, it's like you queue and you click on your token, you can map your...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, then I'll just move right here.
Okay.
So I'm going to move right up in front of her, and I have advantage because it is dim light, and I have the shadow blade out. I'm just going to try to hit her.
You do. 1 second. Alexis, can you mute yourself while you're typing away?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I wasn't muted.
You're good. That area is difficult terrain, but you're good. Okay, go ahead and make your attacks at advantage, buddy.
First attack roll is a 20 to hit.
20 just misses.
And can you spend inspiration after you know the result?
No, you should not.
Okay, that's fair. All right, 20 misses. Second attack. Much higher. 25 to hit.
Does hit.
Alrighty. You know what? There's a 10% chance. Stunning strike.
That's cocked. 18.
18 makes it. Rolled pretty well. That's 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 4, 23 points of damage.
All psychic?
All psychic.
Okay.
Let me mark off my key point. One moment. And then yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Natural 20.
You've already used your sneak attack, but go ahead and double your dice and add your modifier.
Perfection. So I'm rolling the melee plus necrotic plus lightning. So that is 5 plus 4 is 10 plus 4 is 14. 28 plus 4. 32.
She's no longer concentrating on anything. 28 plus 4 is 32. Okay, you're good on damage types.
Perfect. And then last attack, and this is not with advantage because I'm not attacking with the blade. I'm attacking with my fists.
Yeah.
You know what? No time like the present. She's got 10% chance to fail. Sneak it. I'm gonna make that a stunning strike.
She fails with a 12. She will use one legendary resistance to automatically succeed. You have learned her con save. It is plus 10.
Oh, thank the gods.
Thank you, Miwa.
All right, last attack. 14 plus 8 is 22.
22. That hits.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Miwa, for the bits.
7, 8, 12 points of damage.
Okay. Striking out again. So you round up on this ancient dragon. She looks down as you come around, and you lay into her with a series of attacks. She is bloodied.
And I will just say, we have slain mightier than you.
You see her look down with a horrible, horrible sneer. Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to use one legendary action to cast a spell second level. She's no, she's not. She's going to use one legendary action to make a tail attack at you, Justice.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. You're going to take... That's the wrong one. You're going to take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Whack! From her tail.
Got
She's out of legendary actions.
Is it a ranged attack? I'm kidding.
On initiative count 20, the vines grow again. I need everyone to make strength saving throws. Selena, you are immune.
My speciality.
Because these are natural plants.
4.
4, you are restrained.
Got it.
Reroll ones.
12.
Sorry, folks, I'll ask for the thing.
Sorry about that.
So Justice to Marilyn. Marilyn, you fail. Gilly?
Yeah, that's a 10.
You fail. You're restrained. Civilius.
17.
You succeed, you're fine. So while you're all in difficult terrain, except for Selena, she can ignore it, Marilyn, Gilly, and Justice, you're restrained. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls have advantage against you. Your speed is 0, and you have disadvantage on strength saves and dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
You are less restrained. That is the lair action. On initiative count, 19. Mirlin.
Okay. So using my last 5th level slot, in an area 10-foot radius, like just getting her backside,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Flame Strike.
Nice.
Yes, you are. She's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. 20. So she does make it, so she will take half.
All right, that's okay. It's a lot either way. So the fire damage is 4, 8, 13, 14.
Okay.
And then the radiant 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 2 is another 14 plus another 12.
7. Okay, so 13. Okay, so it comes a roaring column of fire. The radiant seems empowered and enhanced. Slams down her on the backside, and she roars. You can see she's injured. She's bloodied.
Bonus action. Who's looking the worst out of all of us?
Hi. I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Bonus action, 2nd level healing word.
Is the overlay up?
It is. So I think it's you and me, Merlin.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get you. We're good.
Just as I don't know if it's easier for you, but just as a reminder, Eli, you don't have to, but the D&D Beyond overlay is on our Twitch, if you can use it.
Gotcha. I can see it now. Yes.
Yeah, and we let our party check health totals that way. Just if you ever want to. You don't have to.
Gotcha. Did I need to roll? I don't think it got dispelled on you, right?
Who?
On Selena.
She still has Beacon of Hope, so you.
She still does.
Okay,
She
so
still does.
it's
13.
13, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Because I forgot how dispel magic works. But hey, you take those, right?
Yeah. And I'm stuck right there, so I'm gonna sit right there.
Okay, that's your action. That's your bonus action. Brilliant turn. Syndra is out of legendary actions. Gilly, it's your turn with Syndra's up next.
It's a toughie. Shit. Checking health. Okay. I think you said she's looking bloodied.
She's bloodied. For a dragon.
And she doesn't look as strong as some of the other dragons we've gone up against.
Yep. But then again, you've went up against some of the strongest dragons in the world, so.
That's true, so.
What would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to shite. Yeah, I'm gonna put all 7 charges of the wand of magic missiles out at her.
You know she doesn't have shield.
Yep.
Alrighty, so 7 charges is 8th level? Or how's that work?
9th.
Oh, wow. 9th,
No,
thank
it's
you.
yeah. No, wait. It's 8th level, but it's 9d4. Right?
Hot.
10d4.
10d4.
X
Fuck.
plus 2.
Oh,
X
That's right.
plus
That's
2.
right.
X plus 2, yep.
No, wait, no. It's still 7th level. It's a 7th level magic.
Oh,
missile.
it's 7th level, 9d4.
Yeah, 9d4. I was
There
right
it
on the
is.
9d4.
It's been a while since you did that one, I think.
Well, because if I roll a 1
And you have your robes.
afterwards, then the wand is destroyed. So
Yeah, and you have your robes now that also.
I do. That's a lot of 4s.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay, all right. Counting.
Oh, she's blood. Okay, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
4,
Oh, got dispelled.
10,
Just
fuck
for
this another 4. 27 points of force damage.
Just for metagame purposes, that dispel 5th level dispel magic also dispelled her contingency that happens whenever she's bloodied,
Oh, good.
which recasts greater invisibility if it's down.
That makes sense. That's exactly what her little follower did.
Yup.
That's incredible.
Okay, so that's my action. A bonus action, I'm going to just I'm very torn, but I think
If you're worried about numbers, I'm hoping to wild shape.
Hope is good.
Yeah.
We all have hopes.
The last time I said that, I got killed. So.
I'm going to throw a 1st level healing word at Mirlin.
Okay. Go. Or it's max, isn't it?
Yep, it's 10.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, there we are. Oh, okay. Well,
Because you can still maybe heal us, and you can see if everything else that you need to see in this place. So.
okay.
Oh, Lord.
So, you don't get to make a save at the end of your turn. You would have to use your action to break free of the vine, so your speed is 0, so that's your turn.
I don't like that.
Sindrasil's turn.
Oh, no.
She looks down at what Justice just said, and a big smile goes across her face. Mightier, yes. But it's my job to outshine the fox in cleverness. And she slinks away, and you will both get attacks of opportunity. And she slithers into the poisonous pool.
I didn't have my reaction.
I'll make my attack of opportunity on her. It's a disadvantage.
She moves and takes 3d8 thunder damage from
does.
Booming Blade.
Hell yes.
I'll do whatever damage I can on her. It's a 17 and a 12. 12. Oh, I know this. I'm going to spend my... is it a D8 or a D10 for the DM's inspiration?
D10.
D10.
Oh, sorry.
Or advantage.
I realized too late that he said DM's inspiration.
27 to hit.
Does hit.
She takes 16 points of thunder damage too.
Woo!
2 5s and a 6.
Really should have given her absorb elements, but here we are.
You know, I should have turned that
Choices.
into an advantage, because then I could have gotten sneak attack on that, but it's too late.
It's too late, baby, now.
But I did roll 2 8s on the dice, so that is 16 plus 4, 20 points of damage.
That almost makes up for all your failures.
Almost.
You
Whoa.
strike out. I've been friends with him for 20 years. You strike out, and there's this blast of thunderous energy. At the same time, your psychic energy strikes in, and she slithers into the poisonous lake, disappearing from view. This spell does not require sight, so she's going to cast it at 8th level.
Son of a...
I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, and I will be right back, folks.
Oh, God.
And then if you're, disadvantage if you're restrained. So fun. Real fun.
Well, that was
My worst
terrible.
stat at disadvantage. Help me.
That was not terrible.
Hey, I reroll ones.
Oh my god.
You've had to do that a lot, Alexis.
Halfling luck, y'all, has saved my
Lord.
ass so much.
Hey, are there any bets on what 8th level spell? Tell us in chat. What 8th level spell are we getting hit with right now?
Oh, man.
Hey, I did pretty good though, so.
Lesser meteor swarm.
Just gotta
Feeble
manage
mind.
all of us.
Oh no, mass feeble mind. Dying vestige of an obliterating star.
Oh, no.
Am I doing math right? Yeah, I'm doing math right.
Meteor Storm is 9th, thankfully.
Thank God.
Were
I
those
can't
real
believe it.
suggestions?
No.
Oh no. Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
Justice,
Burning hands.
you're restrained, aren't you, buddy?
I am. I had disadvantage.
Okay. Did you roll disadvantage on the attack?
I did.
Okay, just checking.
Yes.
I did not hear you if you said so. Sorry about that. Okay,
yeah.
so those who are restrained, remember that you had disadvantage on the save. I heard Alexis remind you all, and that's great. So Alexis, your total?
21.
You make it, so you'll take half. It is Firestorm.
Did you hear that?
Oh!
I love this game.
Why though?
That's so
Oh.
much.
Does she do a
It's
lot of
so
damage?
much.
Yeah,
So-
you can see in roll 20.
Look,
Oh,
look,
no.
So much.
So that would be 50 points of fire damage, reduced to 25.
It's so much.
Justice with disadvantage, what'd you get?
I got an 18 and a 12 on the dice, so 21.
You take 0. Sevelius?
18 on the dice, so 22.
25 points of fire damage.
Halved because of my resistance from Chill Shield.
Yep, it's still up. Yep.
Should have got potions of fire resistance.
Selena.
That was a whole 6 on the dice, so it's an 8.
You take 50 points of fire damage.
It has been my turn, so fucking I do not
You absorb elements.
second level absorb elements because I am out of first level absorb elements. So it's 25. I am still up, and now I have 2d6 against her ass the next
You
time I
do.
get to hit her with something.
You do. So you, and then Mirlin, you got a bad roller or what? Yeah, 50 points of fire damage reduced to 25 because you're resistant.
Yeah.
I need anyone who's concentrating to make concentration saving throws. Mirlin, you're technically concentrating on a wall of fire.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know what's coming behind me.
DC 12.
I made mine 14.
Thank you.
Far step's good.
Damage.
Thank you.
13.
Just DC 12. 13. You're good. Okay.
This green snake shite.
And then she is going to use her bonus action to hide.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, that's a thing that happened. Y'all cannot see her. She is slithered down into the green lake. That was her action. That's her bonus action. That's her move. Sevelius Amastasia, on initiative count 12, it is your turn. Selena, you're on deck.
She's in the lake though, right?
Yeah, you cannot see her. And if you go down in that lake, it's poisonous.
Correct.
You're poison.
So the next question is, can I cast spells down into the lake? Like if I cast a fireball down there, will it like put it out the second it hits it, or because it's magic, will it still detonate under the water?
So you don't know for this specific lake, but based on other lakes, you can cast fireball into it. You have line of sight and you have line of effect. You don't need a line of sight for fireball. Yeah. So you can just lob it down in there and hope it hits.
Yep. It's big, so I'm gonna do that. Fourth level fireball.
Show me where you're gonna detonate it and tell me how far down you go.
How deep does the lake look?
Deep. At least 100 feet.
I will probably throw it here. So centered on this square.
Okay.
And let's go about halfway down in the lake.
So 50 feet down?
Yeah.
You nailed her. You fucking nailed her. The bead of fire travels down the lake, and you hear this. You don't know if it connected or not, but let's see if the deck save. That's a 16. She's going to use her second legendary resistance to automatically save against it.
Yes.
She's not doing well.
Wear her down.
Go ahead and roll your fireball damage.
31.
Thank you, Miwa, for the bits.
So that'll be reduced to 15. Thank you, Miwa, for the bits. And make sure, folks, if you're enjoying tonight's stream, make sure you're following. Subscribe if you can. Gift a sub if you're feeling generous. And thank you so much all for being here. It's great when we're putting our hearts out there and we get to see our friends show up and support us. And thank you so much for being here. And cheer for the Prism. We want them to survive, even though I make really deadly encounters. I promise I want them to live. Okay, so that's your action. 15 points of fire damage.
As my bonus action, I'll drink a potion.
Okay.
And then as my move, I will move forward a little bit to the edge there.
Okay.
And I still have Beacon of Hope.
Yeah.
So it should be maxed. Perfect.
Okay.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, oh goddamn! I need to just check something. She can't do that. She can't do that. She can do that. Sorry. This game is so wild. Each spell, I know that it frustrates some people, but it just blows my mind. You're still restrained, buddy, right? So you didn't move? Or were you restrained?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forgot to put little tokens. So it's Gilly, Justice, and Marilyn who's restrained. Is that correct? Or
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
damn, with your strength bonus, you got restrained?
I rolled a natural 3.
Okay. Okay.
Buddy.
I was
All right.
upset.
I
I
was
bet.
upset. Oh.
Then I just need to test something really quick.
It
I'm
happens
sure
to the best of us. That's proof because you're the best of us.
Oh.
I mean, listen. Have you met us?
She's going to use 2 legendary actions to cast a spell. Y'all don't know what it is, and you certainly can't see it. She's going to
Correct.
cast a druid spell on herself.
Super great.
Yep.
So great. Shit, I'm almost out of spells. Is she almost out of spells?
I mean, she's used spells.
It's probably healing, folks.
22,
Smart.
26.
Or if
Yeah.
we're unlucky, and being in the poison naturally heals her.
Absorb poison? You never know. Okay,
Oh,
Selena,
no.
initiative count 12. It is your turn. That was the end of Civilius' turn
It
with legendary.
certainly is. So I'm going to start walking toward that pit of doom.
Yes. You
I'm
just
gonna
glide
go-
these these non-magical plants.
I do, probably not very gracefully with 15 hit points. And I'm going to Primal Beast, Guardian of Nature bonus action myself. Give myself an
Yes.
extra 10 feet of movement, extra dark vision, strength-based attacks with advantage, and all of my melee attacks have 1d6.
Are we all ready for this shit?
And
Oh yeah.
then as I hit the edge of that lake, I'm going to swan dive my ass into it and turn into a young green dragon with my wings tucked in. So I go straight down as far as my 40 feet, my 50 feet
love it.
of swim movement will take me,
Yes.
and base to base my ass with her.
So
So
you go
that-
20 feet down because you walk 30 feet at the ledge. She's 50 feet down, but she's 20 feet tall. So you're right there. You're adjacent to her,
I certainly am, and there is
approximately.
I've got a gem and an extra d6 and 2d6 of fire. We're here. It is
Alrighty.
on.
You have located her, and you have blind sense, so you can see
I
through the poison,
do.
and you're immune to poison.
30 feet of blind sight.
She
Passive
looks.
perception of 24.
She looks up at you, and she lets out a guttural roar. She says, "No one but me should possess this power." And she is going to take her tail and use one of her legendary actions to take a swipe at you.
She is.
Just a straight roll. Oh, it's a natural 1.
Nice.
Holy shit.
And my armor class went up by 2, so I'm good with this.
Yeah.
Who's the pretender now?
Alrighty, that is the end of your turn. That is all of her legendary actions. You hear a voice "Roar," from the top of the cave. Fine. I'll move through the fire. And through the fire, I need you to go ahead and roll 5d8.
The hell, man? You gotta come through the fire. Of course, it rolls good now. Oh my god. 14, 17, 21. 21 points of fire damage.
Fire as this dire bear steps through. Adretha Jean sent me heroes. Where is our quarry?
Woo-hoo-hoo.
In there.
Wait, the bear's for us?
Yep.
I was
Okay,
worried.
that's a relief.
Yay!
I was
He's
like, I
going-
My
can't
heart,
handle
Matt.
another.
I can't take it.
He's gonna finish his move. You see him from his mouth. A bolt of lightning gathers, and he sends down a lightning bolt. It might hit Selena.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll a d6. On a
Oh.
1 through 3, it hits you, Selena. On a 4 through 6, it doesn't.
please roll high.
That's a 3.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you need to
I
make a
know.
dexterity saving throw, and so does Sindrasil.
At least my dex is higher now.
Makes it.
That's still only a 10. Fuck this shit. Oh my god.
A 10, that just misses. Wasn't actually that high of a DC. You're gonna take 28 points of lightning damage.
Oh, it's 11. Because I have a +1 from the gem.
You do, just misses. You still take 28 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Syndra still takes 14 because she made her save with a 25. A bolt of lightning streaks through, and because you're only 30 feet down, you can see at the precipice a dire bear who lets loose a bolt of lightning from its mouth because you have blind sense. That's kind of the imagery you get, I guess. All right, that's Drondal's turn. Justice.
I'm gonna look to the space above where Selena just dove in. I'm going to use Shadow Step to teleport right above the water, and I'm going to dive in at her.
You're still immune to poison?
I am.
You dive in.
I'm gonna swim down until I get till I run into Sindristle.
Okay. What's your effective swim speed?
If swimming is half, it'd be 25.
Okay. Okay. I think you'd be just behind Selena, so you wouldn't be in melee with Sindrasil. You need 30 to get in a melee with her effectively.
I'm going to bonus action dash.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I bonus action teleport. I can't do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to stay where I'm at. I'm going to ready an action to attack her as soon as she comes in range to me.
Okay. So you're down in here. You are effectively blind down here.
Got
you
it.
cannot see.
Got it. So I'm
Okay.
hoping she bumps into me.
You're like,
Hoping it's not Selena that bumps into you.
like a
The bigger
dragon!
The bigger one.
Mirlin! You like, wait, like, am I being crushed to death? No, okay, I'll attack. Or no, I won't attack. Okay, Mirlin.
I'm gonna try to get out of these vines.
Oh, sorry. I that's actually a really good point. I need to put the lair actions down here. On initiative count 20.
Well,
Well.
Sorry.
it's okay.
Because it's not. I mean, it is for a while, but it persists. So on initiative count 20. Injustice, you were not restrained, so because you teleported out. Okay.
Right.
It's been working for her. Initiative count 20. I need everyone. Justice, you're like here. We'll say thematically you're here. I guess. Civilius, Gilly, and Mirlin and Drondal, I'll make that for him. I need you all to make strength saving throws. She's gonna re-up the vines. You have disadvantage. I guess if you're already restrained, you don't, it doesn't really matter. So don't
So if
bother.
I'm already restrained, do I need to make the roll? Am I just
No.
still restrained?
You're just
Okay.
restrained. So
Okay,
Mirlin.
yep. Great.
That's nice.
So just
Cool.
Civilius.
Fail.
You are restrained. Grip grabs onto you. Drondal is a bear. Aw. He fails.
Oh, sh-
Oh, he rolled a 1. Buddy.
well.
We don't like that.
Okay, now Mirlin, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to break out of the vines.
Okay.
What-
It is
what do I
a
need to do?
strength check.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, a strength check.
Come on. 19.
You do make it.
Okay.
That is your action to do so.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna. This is difficult terrain, right? Still.
It is.
Okay, I hate that. So I'm gonna move 15 feet this way. My bonus action. Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna do a mass healing word as my bonus action.
Okay. And remember, you do have a spiritual weapon floating up there.
Yeah.
Just-
This is so far away now.
It's way too far away.
I'm just keeping it in mind.
No, you're good. So yeah, mass healing word, 3rd level.
So you will have to roll it for Gilly.
For me, yeah.
And
Okay.
so go ahead and roll it and throw
It's
on.
8.
Okay.
What's the
And
range
then
on that?
Thanks.
everyone else gets 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's 60 feet, so you and Selena get healed. If you have Beacon of Hope still,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get 9. If you don't, you have 8. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
I need to make little symbols of who has Beacon of Hope and who doesn't.
I think it's just me and the bear.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Justice
so-
didn't have it
Oh, so then roll. Sorry.
because Justice wasn't in the
8.
aura when I cast
It was 8. It's only a difference of 1.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, that's your bonus action. That's your action. That's your move. That's your turn. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Gilly, it's your turn.
Oh
You're
no,
restrained.
I'm not ready. Okay. She's in the lake of poison.
Yep.
We can't see her, which is the same problem we had before.
Sure is.
Can't dispel this one.
Sure can't.
Drain the lake.
But it's technically water.
Big rubber stopper at the bottom.
I am going to. I'm just double checking the wording on one thing. I'm sorry. Real quick. Okay. I'm just checking who is where's off. Quick. Oh, I'm gonna bonus action. Oh wait, Selena is not at 15 hit
wild
points.
shape,
She's
yeah,
at wild
ignored
shape.
me.
That's right.
100 and something.
That's right. Okay, thank you, Overlay. Okay, I'm gonna put another 1st level healing word to Mirlin for my
Okay.
bonus action. And then with my action, so you get 10 points of healing. With my
Thank you.
bonus action, making a choice. I'm gonna drop Beacon of Hope and I'm gonna bring out Big B's hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring it out directly over the lake, because
Okay.
that's as far as I can see, and then I'm gonna plunge it straight down.
Get it.
Okay. There it goes. This is an interesting
Please don't
spell.
splash.
Kills everyone as it splashes. That's the game. That's the game we're playing. Yeah, this is one of those spells that, like, you really. I don't think you need to.
I checked. I have to see where I conjure it, but afterwards it doesn't say sight
It's like a
for where I move
psychic
it.
thing. It's
Yeah.
like a mystical. So you know what this is, since you're a bard in my mind. It's like here. You know what it is? You're hearing the sound of music.
That's right.
You're hearing the sound of music. You could just feel with your magic where your hand is. You could feel kind of around it, and you can use one of the options against Sindrasil. You're
And
within range.
I'm just like, sha la 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 la, don't be shy. You cannot run and hide. You got to face the girl. Whoa, whoa. And then I'm going to use it to try to do grasping hand.
Okay, contested, yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
Okay.
strength.
Straight roll for you.
Right, because normally it would have had advantage if she was medium or smaller, but just checking. Grasping.
They have identical bonuses.
Oh.
Fuck. Where's the... I'm looking at the... Oh, that's right. It's +8.
Yep. +8 here too.
I rolled
What'd
a
you get?
natural 19, Matthew.
Oh my god.
Sindrasil is grappled with your action.
Yes.
Get fucked!
I love this game.
So Matt, what you're
Uh,
saying is the hand is alive with the sound of music?
That's right.
Yep.
This hand is alive with the sound of
oh,
my music.
Sorry to be a stickler. She's gargantuan.
Oh,
Yeah. You can't grapple her. You can do
would
huge...
I have known that ahead of time?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Then,
It's cool and all, but yeah, rules is rules.
doesn't say forceful hand is opposed with that.
That's...
So I'm gonna like punch her up. I'm gonna uppercut her.
We'll take that 19. You hit. Go ahead and roll your 4d8.
Cool. And she moves 5 feet up.
Oh, okay. You're coming around. So you would have gotten.
I'm uppercutting
you would
her.
have been able to be 10 feet behind her and lift her up. Yeah. So that's 8 times 4, 40 feet.
Do I get my
You all
attack
see
buff?
her head peak above the surface as half of her body is a portion of her body is revealed. She has half cover. You're doing forceful hand, right?
Yes.
So there's no damage.
Whoa, yeah. I'm rolling it. Okay.
No, there's no damage.
Oh,
Forceful hand is when you push.
No, you're right. Clenched fist does the damage.
Yep.
But yeah, forceful hand, I'm pushing her up. I don't care about damage.
Yep.
Do I
I
get
just
my
want to get her out of this fucking poison.
Yep.
Do I get my
I hear you.
reaction? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead and make your attack roll at disadvantage because you're.
Thank you. I think it's gonna miss 17 to hit.
Okay. Does miss.
Okay.
You feel like this sudden rush, this vortex sweep by you of this poisonous water, and the dragon peeks up over the lake. That your turn?
Well, I can't move, so yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's me.
That is your turn. Syndrasil's turn. Oh, these are some tough choices.
May I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Would the disadvantage be canceled out by the advantage that my blade gives me?
I was just thinking that. I don't know if a lake is dim light. I don't know.
I mean, the whole room is dim light, right?
Well, no, that's not how that works.
Sorry.
It's not. Is it? Do you still get advantage in darkness,
Let me check.
or is it just dim light?
Let me pull up the spell. One moment.
Thank you. Because I would say it would be a straight roll. I thought about that. I'm like, I don't feel like it would be dim light. I mean, it is to a certain extent, but it's muddled water. So I feel like past a certain, after about 5 or 10 feet, it's total darkness.
That's fair. That's very well. And I have dark. Oh, but I have dark vision. But yeah, I see Shadow Blade.
Biggie's hand is shimmering. Don't know if that changes anything.
Sure doesn't.
Okay.
Doesn't
In dim light or darkness, you make the
so
attack.
it's a straight roll. What was your green dice?
My green dice was an 18.
Then you hit.
Okay.
18 plus.
Oh, sorry. 18 plus 8. So
Then you're
26.
good.
All right. Thank you, Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
And this is psychic, so it's 2d8.
Yep.
I don't get sneak attack, so that's 13 plus 4, 17 points of damage.
17? Okay.
Yep.
So you do strike as a vortex of poison and water as the dragon bobs, being lifted by this powerful hand. That was an MVP move, an MVP song. Gilly, go ahead and
Thank
take a DM inspiration.
I
Holy
still
shit.
have mine, sorry. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Alrighty.
I should be using these more.
Sure should. Syndrasa.
I love
She
this
is
game.
going to look around and kind of see where everyone is. She's going to take note of that. Now. And I think she is going to pop a
Oh, God.
wall of fire right there. But she's going to sink down before she does. She gives you a little wink and then sinks into the water. You do not have to see wall of fire's origin. So she's just going to strike it.
She's feisty.
I need you all. So I copied yours there. So I'll put Syndra's wall of fire. I need Gilly and Sevilius. You're both restrained, right? So make your dexterity saving throws at disadvantage, and so will Jones all. So that's a solid surface within range. Yep. It's real funny how some spells don't need you. You don't need to see. It's interesting to me. And then she's gonna sink back down. She's gonna go her full 80 down. We'll get there in a second. Okay, Gilly.
That damn disadvantage robbed me of a natural 20, but I have a dirty 20.
Okay, 12 points of fire damage because it would have been 25. Drone Doll. Oh, buddy. He sure is trying.
It's on the struggle bus.
Sure is.
He takes 25 points of fire damage. Civilius.
I fail 7.
25 points of fire damage.
It's
Miriam.
half to 12.
Natural 2 for a total of 1.
You poor thing. 25 points of fire damage, half to 12 because you're resistant. Make sure to make me some concentration saves, folks. DC 10 if you got the 12 points.
Right. We're good.
19 and an 18 on the dice. I'm good.
All good? Okay. So that was her action. She moves down 80 feet. As she does, she is just going to snake by you, Selena, and not provoke because she can see you. She has a larger blind sight than you do. But she dashes back down. She's 80 feet down. She's 50 feet below you, and you can see just on the precipice as she dives below you. You see her spin around and like hold out her claws, basically saying, "Come get me." And then drifts beyond your blind sight, and she is now 80 feet down in the lake.
Perfect.
That is Syndra's turn. That's the wall of fire. I'm gonna say the dangerous side is definitely inward, so y'all are in the dangerous side if you end your turns there. Ooh. Selena, it's your turn.
I'm going after.
Okay.
So if I can get to her, you said she's 80 feet down.
You can.
Okay, I can
Because
get
she's
to her.
50 feet from you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's my swim speed is 50 feet currently. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna multi-attack at advantage with my extra fire damage on the first one that I hit
on the first
with.
one.
And an extra d6 every time I hit because of
It's
my
force
Guardians
damage,
of
yep.
Nature. Yeah.
I will say the absorb elements only last till the start of your next turn, but I'm gonna let you keep it because it's too cool.
I've done like 6 of them. My God.
Exactly. You're like, you've
So-
saved up enough energy for one attack is how I'm seeing it.
That's 21 to hit with a multi-attack.
Just hits.
So that's 1. And then
That's your bite, probably.
that's 18 to hit with a claw.
Misses.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
And that is a 18 plus 8, so 26 to
Definitely
hit with
hits.
the other one.
Definitely hits.
Okay, and
You,
then
you have blind sight, you have advantage, so you are good to go. You're just clawing, slashing into her.
Alrighty. So that gives me the
She's immune to
extra
poison,
D6 there.
obviously.
Yeah, so I'm not going to add in the extra poison damage from the bite, but we'll go ahead and roll all these lovely... Do you guys see this?
I love it.
This damage dice?
Those are your 2 attacks?
Those are my 2 attacks that hit and 1 that
Okay.
misses.
Woo!
Ooh, boy, howdy. Oh, I'll take that. Okay. That's a good balance. Alrighty. So I've got 10 points of fire damage.
You're good. She has no resistances.
Oh, okay, perfect. So 10, 20, 27 plus 5. So 27 plus 5 is 32. Plus another 5 is 37. 37 points of force and stabby bitey damage.
As you bite into her, you get right in her neck and kind of under the scales.
I sure do.
It kind of rips up over under her scales. And you can see she begins to bleed. 37?
37 points of damage.
She is looking very injured.
Okay, and then since I am large size, can I grapple her at a gargantuan size? No, because that would be an action. Never mind. And I don't think I have anything else as a bonus action that I can do. And no. Nope. I think that's it. So that was my movement, my action. I can't do anything as a bonus action. Yeah, that's what I've got.
Okay. Okay. So she is gravely injured. She has about as much left as you did to her. So she's used that. At the end of your turn, she's used one of those. She's gonna do that again. She's gonna use 2 legendary actions to cast a 5th level spell on herself. You see her cast a 5th level Cure Wounds.
I don't have counter spell. Damn it.
No. So 24 plus 4, her spell casting modifier, 28. See her heal back up. She heals most of the damage you just did to her. There are 2 legendary actions. She looks at you. Look of searing hatred in her eyes. Sevilius Anastasia, you're restrained. Your speed is 0.
Can I see outside the wall, or is it completely blocked where I am? Or am I
You
like
are
right on the
half-
edge?
It's so weird. You're halfway in. It's not a very thick wall. Here's the thing. When half of your square is covered, you're affected by the spell. So it's like it rounds up in this instance, I think. It's 1 foot thick. It's so hard to say. I would err on the side of the spell working and say that you can't see past it. You're restrained past the position of being able to see it. You can't wiggle yourself out.
All right. Well, I guess.
Well, you can see above you though. The spell doesn't block total vision. It's not a dome. You can see above you.
Oh, okay.
You just can't see outside the wall. Does that make sense? Like you can see above the wall, but not horizontally outside. That makes sense.
Can I see like this square above? Oh, it's not pinging.
Like that.
Isn't
Like
pinging.
that. Yep. You could tell. No. You could see that above you. You could teleport there if you wanted to.
Yeah. So if I teleport like up and then take the falling damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look up, far step up, and then drop back down outside the other side of the wall.
Because of the dimensions, because you don't have to teleport the full 60 feet, right? Just within.
No, I think
so
I could just teleport.
You're fine. You can get within 5 feet. You just and land right there.
Perfect.
You're no longer restrained. You are still in difficult terrain. Oh, sorry. Yep, perfect.
Yep.
Oh, that you would take 1d6 falling damage.
Okay, I'll take the 1d6.
You take 1 point.
Oh no!
You die. Just
that was it.
Into pieces.
Shatters.
I need heals.
My bonitis.
All right, so I know where Selena is. I'm assuming she swam down all the way to where the edge is. And so I am going to throw a 6th level fireball back shot as far down as I can into that lake to try not to catch Selena, but to hit where I think the dragon is.
There's no way. Well, go ahead. Here's what we'll do. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. You have advantage.
Okay.
Just straight intelligence. This is experiences that you and I can't imagine in our mortal. Okay. What was the total?
3 and a 4 on the dice.
Okay.
So that is a 9.
A 9? Yeah. I'm going to say Justice, Selena, and Syndrasil are going to make... Justice, you were 30 feet down? Yeah. It falls short. Justice, Selena, and Syndra are going to make dexterity saving throws.
Thank God it has a dragon.
Sorry.
Sorry. Let me know when.
Go ahead, Justice.
11 plus 9, 20.
You're
Makes
good,
it.
0.
We'll use my red dice for... Hey, I will take that. 21. 16 plus 5.
It's DC 17.
Okay. Syndra makes it as well. Go ahead and roll your 8d6.
11d6 because it's 6th level.
Hot.
42 points of damage.
Syndra made it with a 13 on the die plus 8.
So that was how much damage?
42 points.
So 21.
Yep.
I almost sealed her 21.
I love this game. I love
Isn't it
this
great?
game.
So yeah, the beat of fire, you're like, God, I hope that worked. And as it erupts, you see for thematically, not mechanically, for the brief of just seconds, you see your friends caught in the blast, and you're like, whoopsie.
Do a barrel roll.
Yep. That's my turn.
And you ended outside of the danger area. Okay, I'm not forgetting anything. Drone Doll starts his turn. And he's gonna shrink down and drop the restraint. You see him turn into a slightly smaller humanoid form, a furball. You see his snout shrink, but it kind of sticks, kind of halfway in bear form, and he kind of still has paws. It's harder to turn back every time. Oh, hi, I'm Drone Doll. Okay. And he walks over here. He's like, I don't think I have anything for this. And he transforms as a bonus action
That's adorable.
into some aquatic creature with a swim speed. I'm gonna say he transforms into some kind of little shark.
Get him.
He swims on down to Syndrasil.
Does he know it's poison?
He does. He just said, I don't have anything for this.
Oh no.
He swims down about 40 feet. And once he sees her, I'll put him about there. Once he sees her, he will have to make a save for entering. He makes the save. You see him kind of choke a little bit and take some poison damage. He sees her. He's not close enough. He is going to cast Bless. Because he can in animal form. He's going to cast Bless on Selena and Justice, just barely, and himself.
Ooh.
You get a D4 to. You see a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws for as long as he can maintain it. So you see the shark kind of throw around and look incredibly damaged by the poison.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I'm sorry, Sharky.
Okay, that's Drone Doll's turn. Syndrasil's used 2 legendary actions. She's gonna use 1 legendary action to make a tail attack against you, Selena. Plus 15, 27.
I mean, that doesn't hit. Not at all. Nope.
Ha.
Nope. Armor class 18.
Take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
I sure do.
And you need to make a concentration saving throw to maintain the Guardian of Nature.
Which I have advantage on, right?
Are you
Yeah.
Warcaster?
I am advantage on concentration when you take damage.
And bless.
Yep, and
17 plus numbers
you
plus
good.
3. Okay.
You good. So you take 20 points of bludgeoning and wham! And you steady in your draconic form. That is the end of Drone Doll's turn. Justice, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to. You said I'm 30 feet down. I'm going to swim down. Bonus action dash. Swim down 50 feet.
Okay. You
Am I-
are there.
All right.
Your speed is 25.
Yep.
She's 30 feet down. You would have gotten there with just a move.
Oh, perfect. All right. So
So you're swimming down kind of blindedly, and you slam into a massive draconic form, and you just hope and pray that it is Syndra.
Yep. I'm gonna go for it. All right, I'm gonna make an attack. It is a straight roll because I have no advantage or disadvantage.
Yep.
Well, they cancel out. 18 plus 8, 26.
That hits. She's really hurt, y'all.
I rolled 2 8s, so 16 plus 4, 20.
You do get sneak attack because she is within base to base with Selena.
Thank you for the reminder. I
Selena's
was not.
definitely threatening her. You rolled straight with your advantage disadvantage, right?
I did. Yeah, it was they canceled out. Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 4 is 20, plus 9, 29.
How you want to do this?
I'm gonna swim down and I'm gonna feel and her large form, making sure the diameter, as I am blinded, I can't even see who this is. I'm gonna take the psychic blade and I'm just going to drive it through the top of her head into her brain pan.
Pushes her claw away from as you try to strike her down, and you kind of have to finagle it and force it. You find an opening, you draw back because she bats away your first strike, and then you drive it down into her skull, and you find total purchase.
Oh my god.
She looks up at you. I only gave. And then she dies. And thank you, Meatball, for the 200 bits. As she does, her body shrinks. Her form shrinks. And there's just a woman. The body of a feminine druid.
That's my turn.
Oh my god, I know what this is. You're so evil, Matt. Oh my god.
If combat is over, can I grab her wrist and pull her to the surface with me before that body disintegrates if the human form is not...
You can. We'll say for the purpose of this, combat is over. So those of you on the surface, the wall fire dissipates. The vines start to retract.
I hurry up and get back to the ground as my wings are about to run out. So
And you see Selena comes up. You see a dragon emerge, and you start to ready your weapons. And it's just a little smaller than you're expecting. You realize, oh, it's Selena. And in her teeth or in her claws is some druid.
And I'll gently lay the druid on that stone outcropping here in the middle of the... Probably too close to Civilius, with all the poison dripping off of us. And for anybody who understands Draconic, since I don't think... Can I speak Common as a dragon?
You can. Yep.
Oh, then I would speak Common and basically say, this is what she turned into when she died. And make sure that our friend, they cast Bless on us.
He swims out barely out of his shark form, and he draws up to the...
I can use the hand to help him.
Yeah. He just takes a bit of damage. He's a moon druid, thankfully. A partial moon druid. Oh. Okay, then. That wasn't too bad.
Did you mean a pun when you said barely, Matt?
Yes. It was a little grisly for him, but he made it out.
I love this dude.
He kind of stands in the back. Sorry to interrupt your moment. I just came here to help. And we all stand around the body of this druid. Syndrissa.
Do I think it's actually Syndrissa? Based on the form, that modeled form, knowing that even I don't have any imperfections when I change into a dragon with Eurysidro, would I assume that...
I want you to go ahead and roll history.
Okay.
You have advantage because you have two storied historians next to you, assuming they would try to help you. You would ask for help.
I refuse. I'm kidding.
I would help.
I'm kidding. Definitely.
If you ask for help, they can help you.
Okay.
What's that music? I know I got it. I caught literally a track called Bubbling Pools. You'll love to see it.
That's an 18. That's 16 plus 2. Is Bless still up? Can I add a D4?
It's a saving. It's not a saving throw.
I'm kidding.
22?
No, 18.
Oh, 18.
I mean, I'll
So-
take a 22.
No, 18. So there are
Oh
distinctions.
wait, I can inspire you for that.
Yeah. In Edda, in this multiverse, dragons are revered. They were the things that that during the Divine Revolution fought on both sides, but they were more not only during the Dawn War, but also during the Divine Revolution. They were seen as creatures on the side of humanity. It was kind of like, even some of the chromatic dragons did the right thing in the end. The world reveres dragons, and the tale of many sorcerers, many druids, many wizards in this setting is to find a way to try to transform permanently into a dragon, beyond even 9th level shape change or true polymorph, to really lock it in and permanently be a dragon. Whether scholars debate, are these people dragons? Or are they not dragons? Where does the line end and begin? It has long been believed that Mia Zamayor herself was a sorceress who learned how to turn into a dragon. But when these dragons have offsprings, are they dragon? Or are they human? And that's all this is. She's just a very powerful sorceress who learned how to turn herself into a dragon.
And so I will push to Eurysadrel. Was this truly Sindrissa in her history?
Yes. Not all of my children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren were born of drakes. Some adopted my mantle, as you have. Others were born of other worlds, or this one. She is of my bloodline. She is one of us.
Then I will say out loud, she was the true pretender at the end of the day. Her wisdom and magic only took her so far. A green dragon should not haunt these swamps any further.
Eurysadril speaks up. There is a tomb ready for her body. And she kind of psychically gestures you towards the prepared sarcophagus, the altar.
Then, still in dragon form, I will pick up the body and fly over to that part of the cave. She prepared her own tomb, whether she knew it or not. And I will follow the rites as necessary.
Okay, so we are going to do a reverse resurrection skill challenge. This is the rites of interment.
Oh my god.
So let's everyone think about how they would like to lay a powerful foe to rest once and for all. And with that, we're going to go break.
Oh,
This
wow.
game! God
Oh,
God.
wow.
damn it, you master story crafter.
Wow. I didn't even know rights was the right word.
It
My
sure was.
goodness.
I was like, thanks for teeing that off.
Wow.
It's amazing.
None of this is planned ahead of time. We just
Oh, God,
follow
no.
his lead and hope for the best.
I barely know what I'm doing. There's no way we can plan together.
Oh boy, howdy, that's true.
Okay.
Oh man.
So, folks, thank you all so much for the bits. Thank you all for being here. Chris, Miwa, Emma, Lord Frost, just Corey, just everyone that's been in the chat. If I missed you, say hey. Thank you all so much for being here. That was an absolute wild ride. I'm really glad my players survived. The health totals were not looking good. Those firestones were hitting different, as they say. And oh boy, void howdy, that was rough. We're going to be back in 15 minutes, and we will continue with the rites of interment. See them?
Pretty hot.
Back, continuing episode 70 of Ghost in the Machine, the Prism has just defeated yet another ancient dragon, this time an ancient green dragon, who was also originally some kind of humanoid sorceress who had permanently transformed herself into a dragon, as you are wont to do in the wonderful world of Edda. We are now beginning the rite of internment, kind of a reverse resurrection ritual, using this ornate dragon tomb that was within this place. And this map, by the way, is Dr. Mapso. You can find him on Patreon. Absolutely terrific creator who provides not only public versions of their maps, but awesome private ones with multiple different color sets. And they give you tokens. Syndrissel's token, Syndrissa's token, was actually from, I believe, this exact map pack. So I was ready to go all in one. Yeah, so go ahead and check them out on Patreon. I support them on Patreon. Maybe you should too. Okay, so, y'all, if you so choose, can gather around the tomb. You can heal yourselves as you so wish. You take a short rest before you begin the ritual. Combat is over. Urgent things are done. What do you wish to do, Prism?
Ow! We should heal.
What do I have?
I will leave that to you guys.
Do we want to take an hour for a short rest?
That is fine.
How does a short rest work with wild shape? Can I regain wild shape hit point?
You can't. No, well, yes, you can. You can regain wild shape hit points, but you spend. I think you can probably spend your wild shape hit die when you're resting, but you cannot heal your base hit points out of it.
Okay, and then I can't regain myself spell slots with natural recovery while in.
Oh, you can. You just can't cast spells.
Okay, perfect. Then yeah, an hour. It does 50% of what I needed to do.
Cool. I can't remember if this is the one or not.
I'll sing
Sorry,
a song of rest while we do a short rest.
Okay.
And say something inspiring about how we came out on top from fighting this dragon against all odds, and I'll give us all another 18 temp hit points because who the fuck knows what else is happening down here in Foggy Bottom.
And I'll give my dragon 18 temp hit points.
There you go.
Glorious.
Because I'm just going to kind of curl up in this corner and wait while you
Okay.
guys are doing what you need to do.
I will look to the dire bear. I'm trying to find my.
He's a
actual-
furbog now, but yes.
The furbog. Ah, I will look to the furbog. What was his name? I can't.
Drone doll.
Drone doll. We are glad that you could join us.
Oh yeah, I was just in the neighborhood and got a message saying I should be on the lookouts for you. I tried to follow you when you're in the maze, but I couldn't quite see you. And you were all moving really fast, so I kind of just followed along, got lost a little bit, and then came storming through. So, yep, came just to do my part and help out. Since y'all were helping us take the forest back, the swamp back, as it were.
Much appreciated.
I was very brave to dive into the pit of poison.
Oh, it's not my first time, but I wish I had a form that was better at it, but the swimming helped. Yep, it's my job as a guardian.
Anybody spending hit dice in the short rest gets an extra 8 total. Just
Got it.
Even 8 on top of that.
Perfect.
That bonus 8 brings me to full.
Well, anyway, yeah, I'm Drone Doll. I'm a guardian druid of the Circle of the Emerald Swamp here in the outskirts of Foggy Bottom.
It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet yours. We would have reached out to you sooner, but communication's one way.
I
Because
will
of the Because of the maze in the forest, we couldn't get to civilization. Our only link by happenstance with Retha Jean she found. She stumbled on a connection.
I'll incline my head and say we appreciate your assistance from one druid to another.
Yep. Appreciate you doing what you did. Now we can take back the swamp.
And does he feel sincere, like in a good way, or does it give me the collie wobbles?
Go ahead and roll insight.
Ooh. And remind me, for wild shape, do I roll insight as a dragon or
Should be
as
on your paw.
Oh,
it would be.
Doesn't matter. It's the same.
It is the same. It's the same because it's a mental stat and you retain your proficiency.
Well, it's the same as a dragon or a druid in this young green dragon form.
Yep.
It's a 16.
16. He is sincere.
Okay. Perfect.
Now that she's gone, we can reclaim this old sanctuary that she changed and get back to tending the lands.
Yeah, it's good. It'll be better for the community and the town as a whole than what she did, the maze and everything else, encroaching on the city.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I don't really feel right staying here. I don't really, I barely helped. I did what I could. I'm gonna go tell my friends what happened here. If you need us, you could just come back to this sanctuary. Hopefully we'll spruce the place up a bit.
Perfect.
Well, he turns around and starts to walk away. No, then again, you are burying our ancient enemy in our old sanctuary, which is only appropriate. That way we can guard her bones. I guess I should stay and help. And he kind of just wanders up. Kind of shoulders a little bit of room politely, but he's a big guy.
Excellent.
This your first rite of interment?
Our second.
Is that chromatic chimera? Or...
No, we got bits.
Thank you, Diana. Fem Slang. Thank you, Diana. Thank you.
I was muted. Thanks, Diana.
This would be our second.
Oh, yeah, you have interred someone before. Done the whole ritual and everything?
I'm not sure if it was quite as elaborate. I will look over to Selena again. The white dragon.
It was
Maybe
burial
just...
Is it just a burial?
And those didn't hold any rights. It was just the mundane.
What is the difference?
Magic. Lots of magic.
Yeah, a rite of interment is used to make sure you see. You ever hear those stories about we entered a tomb and unearthed an ancient lich? That's what a rite of interment is. It's when you seal someone away so they can't be brought back again.
We need to protect it and make sure she's now been able to be brought back. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Because her followers have resurrection magic. Do you want them to do it?
That would be most unpleasant.
Okay, then.
I now understand.
Okay. I'll go ahead and get us started if you don't mind, since it looks like you're all a bit of green hands here.
Oh, sure. Hey, good joke.
I didn't mean to make a joke.
Oh, no pun intended. Well, it was punny.
He starts to pour some
green hands, everything here, the whole green, everything. Never mind, I'm sobbing.
Oh, okay. And he starts to pour some sort of a sacred ointment around as you lay her body within the tomb. He lines the top of the bed where the lid might rest with a sacred oil. Okay, here goes nothing. And he speaks in druidic and sacred words about laying his enemy to rest.
I would like to, before we start everything off, give everyone who's participating an inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, you got enough. That's 6 inspirations.
Sure is. It's all my inspirations.
He is going to go ahead and use his. Ooh, which is good, because that means he makes it. So he
it's
got
5. I can't inspire myself.
One. Oh, I counted myself. Yeah, wait. Yeah, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, I counted myself twice. 1, 2. He go ahead in Druidic after saying the ointment, spreading the ointment, saying the words. There's a kind of slight wind. Kind of, you feel one of the bubbles of acid blow up, or excuse me, of poison behind you all in the foreground. Pop as a magic wind flies through the cave. Okay, did my part. Just, do something protective, something respectful. Yeah, and the main thing is you don't want to give the you want to put the spirit to rest. So if you don't have abjurant magic or something special to contribute, you want to say your final words. Put the spirit to rest and let them know their journey has come to an end. Don't want vengeful, angry juju. Leave it, laying about. Energy.
I will move up and cast kind of using some of the shield type magic, so casting like a modified shield to basically protect the body from outside interference.
Okay. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
With advantage or regular?
Would be advantage because you have the Blade of the Vizier.
19.
19, and this was with shield or something?
Yeah. So I'll use whatever the highest slot I have left to cast it with, so 5th if that's possible.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah, I want to pump as much magic and seal this thing as best I can.
What was your total?
19.
Did you heal up during your short rest?
I did.
Okay.
I'm hearing like a bass track going behind the music. It's interesting.
There's not from ours. Might be someone's noise.
I was hearing it a little too.
16 or 18, sorry. No, wait. Yeah, 18, 21. You take 29 points of unavoidable necrotic damage.
Perfect.
But the shield magic, as you manipulate it, rests over her body.
All right.
If it's okay if I go next,
Go for it.
I'll just say, we've all here seen, well, we the Prism have seen what happens when unlife visits a dragon. And a person. Neither of them look good. And should anyone come trying to disturb this tomb, it's definitely not something that I want to have to deal with ever again. So I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself, Charisma. I'm going to cast Spell Glyph, and I'm going to put in a counterspell.
Nice. I know you don't have to choose, but you're targeting like necromantic magics, right?
That's the idea. If I can, I'll make it as broad of disturbance as I can, but if I have to be more specific, then it would be just anything that's trying to break the seal and get to the remains.
Okay.
So I guess if that means it's necromantic, I don't know. How do you want to interpret that? How does that need to be for the spell?
That is good enough.
Okay.
So you are going to roll.
With advantage.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what ability.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's a spell, so go ahead and roll with charisma.
Okay.
It's a +8 because it's untrained.
Okay. Even though
Right.
I'm casting counterspell into the spell glyph.
Yep.
So don't I get my bardic, my jack of all trades for counterspell?
Yeah, 6 + 2 is 8.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said because I'm not. Never mind. That's fine. It's a 19 and a 20, Matthew.
Awesome. 28.
So 20, natural 20. So the 28.
Holy shit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 successes so far. Okay. Who would like to go next? Everyone has to participate.
Justice
I'm
will...
kind of holding on to the lid and being the capstone of this project.
Justice will incline his head to Mirlin.
Believe you're muted, Boo Boo.
I am muted, yes. I'm going to unmute first. So I'm going to step forward to the corpse area, and I'm just going to say, you did a lot of damage. A lot of lives were lost because of your pursuit of power and your want to reach this form and have dominion. And me and my family got caught in the middle of that. However, if there's anything that I've learned in my years of sailing and working under the will of the Stone Matron, did I say that right that time?
You did. You got
Okay, good.
Your character and you, God, you call it whatever you want.
Is that anything we do can have undesired effects on others. And the biggest thing that we can do to help ourselves get past any of this is forgive. So, I say directly to the Stone Matron, as direct as I can be, may her soul find peace in knowing that she is forgiven. And just as a little bit of flair, I'm going to, on a torch, at the end of it, I'm going to cast light, and it's going to be a green light, and I'm going to put it right next to the tomb.
Go ahead and roll wisdom with advantage.
Okay. My dice have not been agreeing with me today, so I'm scared of all of them.
You do have a D10 inspiration if you so choose.
I'm going to go ahead and use that, yeah. So, wisdom, 20 total.
You just got it.
Oh, God.
So as you do that, the green light glows, and you see the stone around it harden and strengthen. You see this kind of these rock formations, these rocks, kind of tumble down from higher elevation and settle at the bottom. And the stone, the sarcophagi lid in your hand, Selena, grows heavier, thicker, more fortified. Justice?
Justice will step forward and withdraw his veil. He will look down at the still form of Sindrissel. He will say, "Theatricality and deception are powerful tools for the uninitiated. But we were initiated. Weren't we, Sindrissel?" Perhaps you will find rest where I did not, for I too know death. And I'm going to play a funeral dirge on my viol. Something long, slow, and sad.
Okay. Go ahead and roll performance.
Alrighty, one moment. I
Have a
get to
D10
use.
inspiration if you so choose.
Thank you.
It's charisma plus proficiency.
Charisma. Okay. Before we use Dex, is that okay?
Oh, that's right, because it's fiddling.
Yeah.
Yes, Dex plus proficiency.
Thank you. All right. Straight roll. It's 17 plus 8, 25. And you know what? I'm gonna roll the inspiration anyway
Say
because
that'll give you an extraordinary success.
Yep, I will roll the inspiration. Is that a D8?
Yeah, D10.
D10. Oh, okay. Let me roll my D10. That's another 7.
32.
So 32.
That is an extraordinary success. Okay.
It will come from Justice's soul.
See the green light that's glowing and the thing kind of darken. And this kind of shadow creeps in and crawls around her form like writhing worms. Selena, you're the last one.
With the pride.
Go ahead. The ritual is successful. It's just whatever you want to do now.
Literally, I can't screw it up. I break everything.
Yeah,
No,
you can make it stronger, but you can't dispel it.
Perfect.
Unless you cast a spell.
I certainly could. Go rogue. No. So as Selena's brimming with this level of pride at the people that she's chosen to travel with and share her life with, her successes, her failures, she picks up the heavier, weightier top of this stone sarcophagus. And just like you would create a vacuum in the sarcophagus of a saint, she uses her poison breath to exchange the breathable, livable gas that would inhabit the inside and cause decomposition with that of the breath of a green dragon. And as she lays that down, breathing poison spray right into the, or not poison spray, but the poison breath.
Poison breath, yeah.
Gas right into the inside of the sarcophagus to be entombed forever with Sindrizzle.
Okay. That is perfection. I will say you don't even have to roll. That's an extraordinary success. You nailed it. Exactly what you would do. So
Holy
here's
shit.
what happens. As you let loose the gas and you use your large draconic form to shuffle that heavy stone sarcophagus lid, and that you can see the air just drain out and the poison breath fill as you push the lid over. And with every little bit of breath that you give out, your form shifts and changes. And by the time you spill out all the breath, do everything and push it over and seal the lid, you're human again. The ritual of interment is successful. Well, I gotta say, for a bunch of newbies, that was impressive. No one's gonna be getting in there anytime soon. Especially not once we put up all the other wards and guardians, so...
Anything we can help leave behind?
I think you've done enough. I could show you where her real lair was.
If there's anything that needs to be dispelled there, absolutely.
It'll all fade now that she's gone from the world. We ask that you returned some of her hoard to the towns and the people that she took it from, but certainly a sizable portion belongs to you all.
Of course.
We will see what makes sense.
No.
Please
Okay.
lead the way.
And then I'm gonna go ahead before we leave this cave, put myself a 3rd level cure wounds.
You sure? Yeah. Sure didn't heal in your human form.
Assassins
funny.
drop as we
Yeah,
like leave
they're just
ninjas.
They're just swarming.
Right.
That's right.
Well, that's
Contingency.
2 8s and a 2. I'll take that. So 16, 17, 18 plus 5 is 23.
It's all the riflemen from the colonel
Yeah.
descend upon us.
Yeah, something. Oh boy, howdy.
Reses her under the colonel's command.
He comes riding out on her.
Oh no.
Wow. Yikes, indeed. Maybe a second cure wounds into my system here, because I'm a mess. And if we're going to go to her other lair and we accidentally set off any traps, that would be a mess.
Yeah. 5.
Okay. I'm back to my hit points almost without a amulet of health.
Would Merlin have been able to do like a quick little lap before his true seeing wore off, just to see if there was anything left in this cavern that we needed to deal with?
You could see that the frog's body has slipped into the poison and is slowly, and there's nothing but
Hi.
his rotting corpse. Sindrisel's bloody splatters are kind of around.
Wow.
Sorry, excuse me, ninjas.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
God, my funny bone.
You can see the water has already started to clear, although it's still definitely caustic and poisonous. There's nothing else here for you.
Okay.
As you leave, you see quite a few druids and some animals. And they all kind of give you a nod, and Drondal says, "Oh, hey there, this is the rest of them. Say, hey, this is the Prism and their friend, Mirlin."
Hi!
They all wave. It's like furbolgs, elves, a couple dragonborn. And they're all just kind of waving. They kind of they pass you as they shuffle into the sanctuary. Yeah, sanctuary's back, so just make yourselves at home and start setting everything up. He wanders. I'm taking them to their lair. I'll bring back your favorite water-breathing caps and such. Okay. And starts to waddle towards the lair. Getting there is not an issue. The lair does not have any traps. All of her traps were magical based, and she's now dead.
While we're on the way there,
Yes.
can I go ahead and cast Sending
Yes.
to my husband?
Yes.
And I'll just say, "Hey, babe, I'm alive. Everything good over there?"
Oh, I'm glad you're alive. Yeah, everything's all right here. There was a small kerfuffle at the Colonel's grounds, but they killed him. Killed the incursion.
Looks like everyone back home is safe.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, wasn't a pretty sight, but they've been done put to the sword. Okay, that's the message you receive. Okay, so the portion that you all, unless anyone would like to steal from the townspeople.
No.
The portion that you all receive is as follows. If someone has the treasure tracker out, or Alexis, you're the treasurer.
Load, please.
It's loading.
Okay.
It super is loading.
Alexis is the appointed treasurer, right? That we decided at the beginning
correct.
of the campaign?
Okay.
We didn't expect to get
Good.
loot. We thought we were just gonna.
You know, we're used to killing dragons and not. I'm just kidding. Okay.
You know it's a good game when you don't actually really expect any or aren't disappointed when you like.
Yeah.
It's not
It's-
a driving force
It's the
anymore.
journey that matters, not the reward.
Certainly is. There are. Am I reading this right? So, 13,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
A star sapphire worth 1,000 gold. 2 emeralds worth 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold each.
Yep. Oh, sorry. A spell scroll.
1 second.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, spell scroll.
Yep, of hold monster.
Okay.
2 potions of superior healing. And a potion of stone giant strength. Mirlin, your portion, not that, but you know, if you ever come play this game again, to catch you up, well, you oh wait, I already did with the items. You will get, this is separate from what I just told them. Mirlin, you will receive 9,000 gold.
Hot.
Just in case you ever reprise your role, you can keep that.
Love to see it.
Yep. Okay. That is all you find. Doesn't seem to be any permanent magic items. That's your loot. I mean, well, I agree with you, but you know, one day we'll be back in our physical location. That'll be awkward for everyone involved. I would love, you know, but who knows? You might see Reliable on another Dice Priority show in a more permanent manner someday soon. Anyway, you just never know.
You know what? We should take advantage of the crisis right now, buy like tickets, plane tickets for like the next 6 years in advance because they're cheap.
Yes.
Fly them out.
Every
You just
Wednesday.
never know what we're launching over
commute.
here at DT. That's right. The old Wednesday across country commute. Seen it 100 times.
That's right. Just
Um,
every Wednesday. Fly out, fly back.
Yep. And you stand in this lonely cavern. It is identical to. It is literally stone for stone identical to the one that you just left.
Wow.
It's the
Who's
same
interred in the sarcophagus in this one?
thing. So when you go over, that's a great question. When you go over sarcophagus, it's just empty.
Why do you think she made it? For you. I'm gonna look over to Selena. What was the point?
You always need somewhere to retreat to.
Eurysadril says, "One for me, one for you."
Yep.
God damn it, Matt. Fucking master storyteller.
You're welcome. Professional DM. Not really.
Hire him.
Yeah, hire me. You cowards.
She had her arch enemy, at least in her own mind. Eureka drove along somewhere if she ever got free.
There was a certain desperation in there, wasn't? Sorry, there was a certain desperation in her, wasn't there? To be something that she truly was not.
There always is when it doesn't belong to you.
Yeah, she sure seemed to be like projecting a lot, calling you a pretender and all that stuff. Like, wow. It was just so broadcast.
I love it.
People wear their traumas on their sleeves.
You hit it right on the nose, Gilly.
I mean, I'm like no expert on that kind of stuff. But
Not at all.
it was clear to me, so that says something.
Not all of us are as perceptive.
I think I'm the least perceptive person in this room, and I saw it, so that's what I'm saying. It was like real clear. She had it real bad. It was real bad.
Drawdoll speaks up. Well, this conversation's getting a little heavy. I'm going to go ahead and head on back to my sanctuary. Anytime you're back in Vloggy Bottom, just stop on by one of our 2 sanctuaries we're going to set up here and pay us a visit, why don't you?
I have a feeling we'll be here a little bit while longer. So.
We have unfinished business.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. You types always do.
Well, this whole day, it has sure been a lot. I don't want to, bring up anything else heavy or anything here now. But I'm sure we'll see you later before we leave.
Oh, I don't really make it sound much, but if you want to come out and just say goodbye to poor old Drundle, that'd be much appreciated.
Well, y'all seem to have, quite beginnings of something,
Good.
a revival
Really good.
here. Yeah. And
revival.
I think, we're sort of in need of that in these times. All of us. Everyone.
I just look forward to the tradeways be opening so I can get my favorite foods.
Oh, what favorite foods are those?
Oh, I'm sure you've already met it. You've already had all the local delicacies like algae and mushroom soup. Yum, yum.
I haven't gotten a recipe for that one yet.
It's real simple. You take algae, you take some mushroom, you set it in some water. You got it.
Scribble some notes down frantically.
Delicious. Sprinkle a little
Are there
moss.
like simmering times or anything that like go into that?
Don't cook it. No.
Oh. No, you don't cook it.
Water,
It's
algae,
cold soup?
and mushroom.
Cold soup.
Love it.
Oh. So sort of like a gazpacho.
I don't know what that means.
Do you recommend
Siblings are gonna love this.
We also enjoyed a bowl of mosquitoes. Do you recommend mosquitoes that have recently fed, or does it matter?
I don't eat insects or animals.
Understood.
But a couple of my friends like those mosquitoes they're deep fried.
I'll look over at Gilly.
Writing notes down still.
A little salt, a little pepper, and some oil.
I do have a couple family cookbooks back at the mansion for Gilly. Have all these classic recipes in there. Southern fare.
Oh, that would be great.
The Anastasia family cookbook.
That's
Wow.
And the Anastasia family mosquito farm.
Wow.
Why do all
They're
these
sure
recipes
haunted
take
too.
moon apple wine?
And I cannot stress this enough. They're haunted.
Drondel says it's good to see. By the way, I forgot to mention. It's good to see you again back in town. We never really met, but I was alive back when your father was the Prophet King. So
Well, it's good to hear. I'm sorry we never met before.
I mostly cut through the swamps Vidricio never really came to the swamps.
He was he kept to the farms and the vineyard and the mansions and yeah.
And as rumor has it, that old tower.
Yep, that tower. we'll we'll probably make a trip there at some point. See whatever's left of it.
It's haunted.
Yeah, of course it is.
Well, see you when I see you. Y'all take care, okay? Enjoy your loot. And he turns into a bear and like pulls this big old sled or whatever he's contrapted, leaves and logs, and pulls the collection of goods.
Well, do we want to head back to the mansion or head back to the colonel? I believe he owes us a codex of sorts.
Indeed. I hope that he sticks to his end of the bargain.
Wait, was that in the deal?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Justice
Definitely
enabled
was.
that.
That's right. Justice brought it up. That's right.
I would ping Eurysadro before we leave the cave.
Yes.
Any rites or last sights you want to see in the swamp?
I got all I needed from here.
Then home we go.
Yes. Soon the piece of me that she carries with her will return to the void, and another chain will be unbroken. Will be broken.
As it should be.
Yes.
Are you set?
What the? Oh, gotcha. Yikes. It's a yikes for me, dog. Zoom chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Anyway, the folks.
All right, so colonel into my mansion. Are we ready to see the
think
colonel
that's
today, or do we want to rest first?
Would he be upset with how particularly slimy and otherwise disheveled that we are?
We just saved his town. I believe the human expression is he can go fuck himself.
That is an accurate expression, Justice.
I think part of the equation here is, do we feel like we'd be in danger going back to the colonel's?
If he chose to attack us in our weakened state.
You said he was hiding stuff and whatnot. I mean, we just completed it. We were his means to an end, so to speak.
Right.
I think his charade is deeper than we want it to be, but at this particular moment, probably nothing that'll threaten us until we threaten him.
Unless he's decided we've served our usefulness to him already.
I mean, his vineyards are still haunted, so...
My vineyards are still haunted. You misspoke there.
And ownership is, a 3/4 possession?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's what the nobility tell me in the grasslands. Sorry, I couldn't stop myself.
I am in a maximum state of readiness. However, if you require additional rest,
Fucking short
I'm
rest
fine.
classes.
Yeah.
Just as a note, take this as you will. He has Mirlin's husband.
Right.
Oh yeah, we should go back and check on him.
Go see my man's.
Good upon as any. Let's head back there first and make sure the rest of the town all sheltered up and wasn't attacked where we were gone. Or they may
I
still
can
be
always
under
heal on
attack.
short notice.
Perfect. All right, if everyone wants to link hands, I'll teleport us all there. And then
Shucks.
so everyone's
We don't-
around. I will
We don't want to
cast
just walk?
teleport. No.
Imagine thinking
Just
Sibelius would walk.
Silly Gilly. You don't walk.
Silly Gilly.
Oh, I
Yep.
guess. Never
Exactly.
mind then.
So where do you teleport?
The whatever teleportation circle or spot you would normally come into on the Colonel's.
Oh,
Man's.
and you all were given the password.
Yeah.
So you're good. Because you can't teleport into the grounds of the forbidden spell.
Yeah, it's like
But you have the
Colonel
password.
2, right? Yeah.
It's Colonel 2, yeah.
Super
It's
secure.
Super secure. No one.
Real
It's
secure.
it's the 2 that throws everyone off.
Yeah,
And the
no.
C is capitalized.
Yeah.
There
He's
is a
like
door.
Highlander. There's only one.
There is a door, but it's a screen door, and part of it has been cut away.
The theta is silent.
So you zap in, probably on the grounds is safer. You were not given a teleportation circle, as far as I can recall, to the grounds. He wouldn't have done that. But you do teleport to the grounds themselves and are able to be there. You spent enough time. You spent the better part of an afternoon. You're drunk for a portion of that evening, but you were there. And you appear in the grounds, and everyone, like, guns turn on you instantly.
Hey.
Oh, hi!
Perhaps you should lower those.
And then the Colonel lowers his hand, and the guns lower. He's like, "Oh, sorry. A bit of warning might have been advised. We almost opened fire on my friends."
We would have been fine. Anyway, Cindris is gone.
Well,
Sorry.
Is she now?
Most certainly is.
That is extraordinary. What did you do with the body, if I may be so macabre?
And I'll just look over to Selena.
She'd conveniently built her own tomb.
Wow.
The metaphors.
Cold.
Wow.
The
Just out and said it.
Someone clip that. Holy
This
fuck.
fucking
Period.
game.
And built
Period.
her own tomb.
Damn.
Yes, reliable. Period. So good.
Damn.
I'm clipping this.
Yeah.
God.
There's like a
Oh,
pregnant
somebody already got it.
silence. Well, I suppose we wouldn't want to be so grim as to declaw, descale, and take her remains for what they're worth.
You can certainly try at this point. It would be difficult for anyone to do so.
No. As long as you will show me she rests at the bottom of the swamp, protected from resurrection magic, that's enough for me.
Druids have moved back in, so she should be secure.
Is this Chimera?
We're being
Thank you
rated.
for the raid.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Chimera.
Chimera.
You all, thank you so much for choosing us
Okay.
so much of the time. It's seriously so great. Almost, like literally every time. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be rated. Thank you.
Especially by such wonderful people. They're my
Yeah.
favorite.
We love you. Okay. He says, "Well then, that is enough for me. I believe I owe someone a vineyard and a book."
Indeed.
Certainly do.
Okay. So, here's what I would like to accomplish in the last 30 minutes of this game. There is definitely a scene or two I have in mind, but Mirlin is leaving us for his arc, Reliable. This is your last episode. We love you, buddy.
It's fine. We're good.
And so let's make sure to give Mirlin a proper goodbye. Okay. So the Colonel continues. He hands you over a deed, a scroll. He's like, just to make everything final. I can't remember if we ever got around to this, but he has a copy of the deed to the vineyard.
Thank you. Now, file that away.
The Codex. Whenever you're ready, Justice, I'd be happy to take you to it.
Of course. I would like to bring one of my friends to ensure its authenticity.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's a controlled room, so I wouldn't want too many bodies in there. Climate and all that.
I will look to Sevilius and Gilly.
Now, I smell don't take up much room.
Then you can come. You and Justice. It's a perfect pair.
I will follow.
Oh, not yet. I'm sure. Marilyn, your husband was telling me, regales, about your plans. I believe you be leaving us soon. Is that right?
Yes, after a conversation with my husband. Yes.
Well,
I look to the group. Well, you guys did it.
Not without your immeasurable help.
Yeah.
Thanks. This
You-
was. I don't know where we would have been if you hadn't taken that risk. And
I couldn't have let you guys go in alone.
We truly appreciate it. You certainly saved us from doom. We would have failed in there without you.
And you guys saved my ass a few times as well. I go in my bag, and I have a small, not necessarily a holy symbol, but something that I've crafted that I typically keep on me. And I hand it to Selena. And it's a small, basically both a symbol and a figurine of the stone matron. And I just say, this isn't a lot, but at least this is what I can give. There's no magic or anything associated with it, but this is just a gesture on my end to show my gratitude and to show that the stone matron will always be with you, even when her followers aren't necessarily here. You guys did a great deed to this city and my family, and I will forever be grateful for that.
You always know where to find us. I, for one, will always come back.
Perhaps in
And
our future meeting, it will not be at the requisite of combat.
Yeah, let's try to have dinner first. Like that would be nice. Like let's just sit and eat and have conversation, and then maybe like 2 days later we can fight something. How's that?
Sounds
yeah, I mean, we
perfect.
had a dinner first on this time, but like there was it was a rush the whole way through, and I really don't like to do things that way either. So,
And we now have many of the local cuisine recipes. We will deep fry some mosquitoes.
Um, I don't think Jim would appreciate that. I'll just he's a cook. He's professional. I'll have him cook for us. He would be delighted.
That'd be fantastic. Sounds wonderful.
I go around and give hugs to whoever will allow it, and
Stand there awkwardly.
oh god.
I look at Justice and I'm just like, I'm on the shoulder.
Nod.
And then I wave and walk to where my husband is.
If you don't mind our asking, where are you going?
If I'm being honest, I'm typically out on the seas, but I think after this, I'm gonna just spend a little bit more time with my husband here. And just take a load off for a few months.
Yeah, I don't know how much of the rest of everything going on in Gishari you know about, but it's rough out there now, and it's gonna get worse. So yeah, I think take the time with him now that you can. Don't mean to sound grim, but
But it's grim.
It's kind of grim.
Take the
We're-
time with him that you can.
Because I think,
Well,
It's not wrong.
we're doing our
'Cause-
best to
well, I mean,
rectify the
'cause-
situation.
we are doing what we can, but we're going to need all the help we can get. And if you're willing again, if it's okay, I could message you when shit's hitting the fan near you.
He nods and says, I will defend my family to my dying breath. If that means coming to help you all so that it doesn't reach him, I will do it.
Well, I know that you'd be just always a great help. We would have been really in way more trouble without you today if you hadn't been there. And if that's how you fight for your family, then my money's on you.
Thank you. And I will say, the world would be in a lot more trouble without you all in it. So continue to fight.
Aw, we'll try. Stay
Does he
safe,
make-
and you can message me if there's ever anything that you need. And
So
Gilly's
what-
gonna like hug him if he'll
Yeah.
Okay.
So while all of that was going on, I was holding the mark of the stone matron, the visage that you handed me.
Yeah.
Does she answer when you call?
Sometimes. Typically in the times that she doesn't answer, it's because the answer is right in front of me.
That's good.
And when does she help the most?
In the times where I feel the most helpless.
The light in the
I-
darkness.
Yes.
Thank you.
Always.
I know what it's like to lose a husband. I hope you never have to deal with that.
I am sorry for your loss, and
Hmm.
thank you for the concern.
Well, hopefully you'll get to meet him one day. I also know what it's like to regain a husband, but it's the 15 years in between is always different. So I hope yours never has to deal with that, and if you're with us, we will make sure that's so.
Thank you. And you all for your families.
I'll studiously divert my attention so he can have a moment with his husband.
Jimbo just looks at you. Okay. You're alive. You did the right thing. Now, before the war starts, can we just have a little vacation?
I grab both of his hands and hold them in mine. Absolutely. Anywhere you want to go, for however long you want to be there. As long as I'm with you.
You know, most of the country is in a state of war. We're occupied by devils, so let's just stay home for a little while. Maybe go out to the swamp a couple nights. That kind of thing.
I can handle that.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
Yeah.
He says, all right. You did good. I love you, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. You're the reason I'm still here. I want you to know that.
You're the reason I'm still here, so that makes us 2 mosquitoes in a bowl, doesn't it? He puts his arm around it.
Oh no.
Perfection.
And I guess you and Jimbo exit scene, so to speak. Justice. While all that was going on, you can see the colonel is talking to one of his gunmen, just kind of like about a lot about nothing. You begin to pick up a few subtle messages in Thieves' Cant, originating from the colonel. Is there any chance we can view that codex alone?
Is that what he says to the guy in Thieves' Cant?
He says it to you in Thieves' Cant.
Oh.
He's talking to the person about nothing. The real conversation is between you and him.
As I am having a conversation with whoever, I will say, do not try anything. I have no patience.
I wouldn't dream of taking on someone who just killed an ancient dragon and doesn't have a scratch on them.
You are wise. Then I'll say to Gilly, Gilly, I think I can verify the authenticity with Gladiosa. Enjoy your time.
You're definitely muted.
Sure was muted. You sure?
I will arch a single of my warforged eyebrows, which I have because I have an articulated face, and I will say, yes. Pregnant with as much meaning as I can.
Would I recognize the Thieves' Cant? Not that I wouldn't necessarily understand it, but would I recognize it?
No, it's unfortunately super secret, and this kind that they're
Gotcha.
speaking is even more secretive.
Is this
Gotcha.
Shadow Cant?
It's not Shadow Cant,
But
but it is a very specific form of these cants.
Does Gilly pick up on that? On what Justice is trying to convey to her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not contested, I don't think.
Okay.
Lead the way.
All right.
I'm so tapped.
Sure are.
I'll use. I'll just, as he passes, I'll just say, oh, well, you'll need a little extra help to make, I'll just try to give you what help I can now. And I'll enhance his wisdom, and I'll give him an inspiration.
Thank you, Gilly.
Okay.
I don't know if that was the right stat to boost, but I did it.
Boosted what?
His wisdom.
Wow, okay. All right, so you are going to enter into... He takes you out back, kind of towards the back of the house, exiting the servants' quarters, and he lazily is walking up to this kind of dome-like structure. It appears to be some kind of garden house. As I keep it here, kind of fashion myself a little chamber of secrets for all of my finest collections, if you don't mind.
How original.
He opens up the door for you. He's like, go on in, gentle people first.
I'll just make eye contact with him for a moment, and then I will enter.
goes in behind you, shuts the door, and there's this kind of clicking motion. He's like, can't be too careful. You look in, and it is what appears to be a common study, like very, very simple, like desk, lots of plants, that kind of thing. But what you could see from the outside is definitely different than what you could see on the outside. Simple illusion. I want you to go ahead and roll insight with advantage. Oh, that's cocked.
Where'd my sheet go? 1 second.
I'll take a picture of this.
Insight. I
Is
actually
that a
rolled.
natural 20? Is that why we're taking pictures of it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I rolled pretty well.
And you did roll with advantage, right?
Oh no.
If it's wisdom based.
Did I not? I said with advantage, right?
Sorry, I just.
You said it. I'm just making
I
sure.
blanked. I blanked.
I know.
The
Thank
second
you.
roll didn't help at all. But 21.
You also got inspiration from me.
I guess.
I'm just reminding you. It's a D10. Whenever you want to use it.
You have to be within 5.
Okay, sure. Why not? 29.
I have to double check.
Yeah, 21 plus 8. Thank you for the inspiration. 29.
This is versus charisma. 6 is 12. It's a failure.
Even with the 29?
Yeah.
Shit.
No, he rolled a natural 20. Okay. And he goes over. He's like, never skip a good cliche. He goes over to a candle and clicks it over. From under the desk kind of swivels. It's in the middle of the room. And a stairway opens up. He lifts open. He's like, you can see in the dark, can't you?
Of course.
Good. And he just takes like the candle that he was holding and he puts it out and drops it. Samavera Codex is down here. And he wanders down to the basement. Can't hear you if you're talking.
I will follow him, glancing about the room as I go.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well, that was a natural 20.
Yeah.
But although I don't know if that other one would have helped. I mean, maybe I would have been within 5 on the other one.
You're pretty close.
Shit. So that would be a perception check. Scroll. 22.
22. Definitely intricately carved runes. Something about, since you got a natural 20, I would give this to you. And this is as you wander down the staircase. You have to get at the bottom of the staircase to get this idea. You are in a building of different architecture. You are somewhere else. Whoever built his mansion didn't build this place. And the stairway closes behind you. You hear locks.
Why did you bring me here? Alone.
He gestures over to the Savanveri Codex. Gorgeous, deep crimson red book that sits between two slabs, two altar-like structures on the far north side of this building. The Savanveri Codex, of course. And you should go ahead and make another insight check.
I spent my inspiration.
With advantage.
I did. I rolled
Yay,
that one. with
good.
advantage. That one's a dirty 19.
Dirty 19. Okay. Dirty 19?
Yes.
Okay. I'm rolling. Okay. You are, that is another failure. Whew. He gestures and kind of brings you over to this. He's like, would you like to look at it before you Take it.
I'll have a Gladiosa scan it.
She's like, this seems to be the Southern Codex. There is not necessarily any significant magical traces. However, it is trapped. The colonel goes, don't touch it yet now. It's trapped. He slips his hand under the podium. I can never quite remember the sequence. Tap, 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 tap. Nope, that's not it. Let me try it again. He's kind of finagling with it. I have to look this up. Pulls out like a little pamphlet out. Starts looking up his scroll.
What's the pamphlet?
It's just like a scroll, like a little booklet. You know, Justice. Closes it. I met you once. Did you know that? He puts it away.
How would I say? I do not recognize you. However, you and I both know that that is not a surprise.
It's not. I had a feeling you made me all the way back when we first met, and that was actually both a point of pride and a point of disappointment because apparently I'm not as good at disguises as you are anymore.
A deceiver knows one when he sees one.
Give you one guess.
I'm not one for guessing games. Be plain with it.
He starts clawing away at his neck, and he starts to rip off the mask. He takes it off and throws it to the side. A well-muscled, elegant leaf mirror form of Shademaster Vorsh stares you in the eyes, your former mentor, Shademaster of the College of Whispers.
Fucking thought so!
As he does, there's an illusion behind you that dispels. And on it, these two slabs, which were once invisible, I'm glad I brought you here. I need your help. On one slab is an elf. Another leaf mirror, but a finer build. Beautiful, inlaid, arcane robes befitting of an archmage. White, slicked back hair that has very nice touches of different runic circles all throughout. Kind of a gaunt expression and several sucking poisonous chest wounds. This man you've only seen once. This is the Duke of Presta, Arcano Sojourn. You can see he has tubes all connected throughout his body, and they're sucking his blood, but they're also sucking some other kind of energy from him, some kind of residuum that you've seen once before, a pure magical essence of his soul and body. That drip seems to be draining a bit much, much slower than the blood, which is coming out in droves. You follow this macabre sight of these wires, these tubes, to another body. The slender human gish form, the Grand Presider, Sylvia Plythe. Fiona Plythe. The Archduchess of Imperia. Her body unconscious. But her eyes kind of blink at you. We're so close to saving our republic. Will you help me? Or have I lost you? You can see now he's holding a blade of pure force energy, a force saber. Will you help me? Or am I going to have to put you down? Throw you away like a broken toy?
Just so I'm understanding him correctly, when he says we're so close to saving our republic, he means the Gishari Republic.
He sure
correct?
does.
Shademaster Vorsh. This republic will not survive the demonic incursion. It lives on the subjugation of my people. It will be rebuilt, however. If you would like to reside on the correct side of history, you can side with myself in the Prism. Align yourself with our ideals and help us take back this continent. If not, well, then we will truly see how well you have trained me.
He has a horrible, wicked smile.
I thought you being out in the world would have taught you the way things are. I thought it would have built some common sense into your idealistic whims and fancies. But I see that's not the case.
My eyes have been opened. Is this really the path that you would like to choose?
It's the path I always chose. I was a member of the College of Whispers. I trained you to be as such. And I worked my way up to a Shade Master. Protect this republic, the greatest force of freedom this world has ever known.
A force of freedom?
Yeah.
What about my people? Beings that should never know death, but are fighting to survive, only come into this world of an indentured servitude, slavery, death. That is the freedom that you would protect?
We gave your kind life and purpose. You owe us something for that, don't you?
And that was your mistake, thinking that we owed you.
That was your mistake.
Well, let us be on with it, Father.
Let us be on with it.
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Yeah! Fuck!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die. I can hear Alexis screaming in the basement. I highly suspected, but I didn't know.
We should all be thankful she's muted, Miwa. We wouldn't have this. Love her dearly, but oh man.
Shade Master fucking Vorsh. Who was I asking about last session?
Your old lore background, backstory father figure.
Motherfucker.
Trained you to be an assassin before you went to the path of the monk.
Yep.
Who also trained you to be an assassin, but of a different kind.
This game. Fuck you, Matthew.
Yeah, like I said, there's something in Foggy, a little something in Foggy Bottom for everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh boy, howdy.
Fucking hell.
Oh man.
And yes, it's a very good thing that I was muted. Oh my god.
Screw King.
I thought you were gonna get gayest again down there. This is much worse.
It's so much worse.
We don't know. So here is what has happened. You, even though you now know you're in the midst of an enemy because of those two failures, he has given you the surprise condition. Just the sheer shock and force of seeing him here. But if combat starts, there'll be initiative roll off. If you win at the end of the turn, you'll no longer be surprised. If you don't, well, we all know what happens to surprise creatures in Ghost in the Machine.
Yeah, 102 points of damage. I might actually hold on. Let me check my character sheet. I might actually survive 102 points of damage now.
You do now.
You could now. I could
yeah.
not. Oh
He's
boy.
going to do more than that.
Yeah.
Are you still immune to poison?
He sure is.
I
Yes.
should be. It's been like an hour.
That's gonna-
Yeah,
That
until
is
tomorrow
going-
morning.
that he is not anticipating that is going to be. If it breaks out, we'll see what happens. Okay. Woo!
Ooh.
He's gonna use Soul Killer on you.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I might still try to talk to him. I just thought it was 10:30 and I was.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
We will see what happens.
running off.
I'm just letting you know the mechanical condition that you have.
Yep. My god.
With the advantage, he was rolling straight. With the advantage, you actually had you were very because all you have to it's defender's advantage in the skill system. So you only have to be within 5. Like you effectively had a +11, I think, with advantage.
What did he get with that natural 20?
A lot.
Like
just-
35, 37, 40?
Not 40, but
I rolled a 19. Like
yeah,
Ooh.
that was,
around
and I
35.
rolled
Yeah.
pretty decent, like +8 on the inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gilly has a really, really, really good deception and persuasion.
What's your deception?
+14, and he has at least +15. At least.
Yep.
Pretty hot.
I do not like that his is better than mine. I don't like it.
He's higher level. He has a higher
He sure
proficiency.
is. That's what it tells me. It tells me that he's higher level because rogues and bards both get expertise. So he has to be higher level.
He sure is. And he's not all rogue. Anyway. Okay.
Yep. Oh boy. Yikes.
Ooh.
This game,
Yeah.
Matt, you bastard. So the thing is I've had so much anxiety the last week leading into the last fight, and now it's like
It's been anxiety for the last 5 episodes. What are you talking about?
terrified and
You
excited.
you misspoke 70.
Well, yeah, that, yes.
Oh man.
Oh,
Good stuff.
this has been a good arc.
You're off. What did you
God.
say? You're off your shit again or something?
I'm back on my bullshit.
He's on his bullshit for sure.
I am on-
Yes.
I
I am-
finished a bottle of gin tonight because of you folks.
Cheers.
Bless it. Bless it. Yes.
Yeah,
right.
bless.
Finish that bag of Cheetos. That's
Mm.
the equivalent.
Well, I finally get to start in on that birthday gin that I got.
Nice.
There you
Yes.
go.
Finally.
Birthday gin.
Oh.
It's been sitting in a birthday
If that was only
bin.
7 months ago. No big deal. I should drink more. That's what I've learned.
I can agree.
This show drives you to drink more, is what we've learned.
Mm.
This game drives us.
I'm just too much.
Matthew's giving us all trauma.
Not without its tension.
That's right. Woo! Yo, oh my God!
And the vineyard's still haunted.
Sorry.
And the
so,
tower. And everything.
Eli, I thought you knew that we had spent like 40 episodes trying to get my husband back.
Oh no, I did not
We
know
did.
that.
Yeah, no, we spent a lot of episodes trying to get my husband back.
Yeah.
And,
It was
and
a whole arc.
Damn.
It
Yeah,
sure
it
was.
thing. And then getting him back from hell, no less, of course.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we went to Gehenna to get him. And
You
then
can-
came back and now has left him with his traumas, which is not great, but here we are.
Yeah.
But you're alive.
The ruling
Whole
class
thing.
had forced him to live as another person and reconstructed his memories to be Selena's old nemesis. So he was living his life as her enemy in a permanent disguise.
And neither of us knew it. Oh
No,
yeah.
This game.
And so they
It
killed.
was
So they
great.
killed him and sent him to hell, and then they had to go get him.
Oh god. Oh no.
So when I
There's a
said this
whole
is
thing.
Nikos in the
Yeah.
scene, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, it's a
Holy
whole
shit.
thing.
Yeah. So like,
Also the whole like arc of, oh, Gilly, by the way, you were created by magic with a pact between this hag and an archfey of vengeance, and you're gonna have to probably kill her.
It's a soap opera, and you killed her.
Sure did.
This game.
So, like, Selena's intentions will never take you away from your husband, even if you were willing to give your life for the Prism shenanigans and bullshit. We would sacrifice everything to make sure you could get back home.
Protect at all costs.
It's crazy.
Protect.
Protect.
That was great.
Oof.
This is amazing.
And thank you all, folks who were here. Go ahead, Eli. What were you saying?
I was just saying that was amazing. This has been a great 3 episodes.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, you've been great to have.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us. My goodness,
dream
taking
guest.
the
Always.
time to do this.
Fantastic.
What, 12 hours to join us? Half a day? Boy, howdy.
Hot damn.
Just to show up and get a beating.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I stacked him with magic items. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Replete.
yes, you've stacked us too, but still.
Did anyone notice that he has like a strength of 29?
He sure has a
29.
great strength.
Pretty hot.
It's pretty great.
Just arm wrestling the dragon.
You got a fancy belt there or something? Gauntlets?
Yeah.
Belt?
I fashion show off my belt of fire giant strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Damn
the
hot.
the belt combined. It's a set thing. The hammer of
Nice.
thunderbolts is a set. It gives him bonuses.
It's a
Very
matching
cool.
set.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. All made by Merlin.
Ireland.
Woo, that was awesome. This is why we play D&D.
I'm in
my
shock.
God.
You're all level 13.
Hey!
Oh, are
Marilyn.
we?
Hey!
Yeah.
Nice.
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 Level
Then
it up.
I'll go ahead and level up while we're doing our outros here. So if I'm multitasking full of gin and popcorn, I
I figured that
apologize.
well. Thankfully, there are no choices when you level up as a druid, so that's
There are no choices.
What's that choice?
That's a typical day at work,
level 7 spells.
filled with gin and.
We're here for the full casters, for wizards, for the wizard and the druid,
Yeah.
for the multi-classers.
I just discovered that D&D Beyond has something called party time.
I think that's probably something they're shooting for crisis reasons. I don't know. Anyway,
What
shall
that
we
is.
do our
Crisis
outros?
reasons.
Don't know
Liz,
what that is.
Liz, you're first on our outros.
Oh, am I? Ooh, boy,
reverse
howdy.
order.
I'm in the middle of this. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Let me focus back in here on everybody else. So I am Liz. I play Selena, the human druid in this group. No one you know backwards, because I can't do anything normally. It's a thing. Thankfully, there aren't 2 of us anymore. My favorite moment of the night. Now, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get the killing blow on Sindrissel. However, I am amazed that we were able to pretty much across the board succeed on putting her to rest. Because if we hadn't, that would probably be real bad. But the last little touch on that, anti-saint's grave, so to speak, was, I don't know, that whole thing was amazing. Everyone came up with their own little shtick, and it was wonderful. So can't ask for better traveling companions. So probably just putting Sindrissel to rest was my favorite kind of moment of the night, being able to close that chapter for a hot second. And then I'm excited to see what happens because of it, because that's another arc of Eurysidro. The cloak that I carry and the patron that I have is a druid, which is not traditional, but here we are. So yeah, I'm super excited to see where that goes. I'll pass it along to Chase and mute myself so I can level my character.
Hi, I'm Chase. You can find me on Twitter at Chase314S. I'm also very active on all of our socials where I post dank OCD&D memes every single day. Let's see, my favorite moment. I mean, clearly it has to be that massive reveal at the end. I had even been asking Matthew about that specific NPC because, like, did they survive the Great Purge? Blah 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 blah. And so to see that come around, so you know, Justice took almost no damage in the last fight. He's probably going to take a lot of damage if this next thing comes to a fight. But I will say, I quickly leveled up Justice, and I gained immunity to poison and disease with that last level. So I'm sure even without that Hero's Feast, that would have been helpful. So yeah, check out So Nerdware below if exclamation point merch, where we have all kinds of cool stuff, and check out Dyson V for Dice, and that's all I got. Alexis.
Hey, I'm Alexis. You can find me at Fox Fanato and Twitter's and such. Okay, let me first get the whole favorite moment thing. Definitely the whole everything going on with all of Justice in that end scene with the Colonel, not Colonel. All of that was wild and delightful and horrible, and I loved it and I hated it. So thank you, and also I hate you. But I really, really, really liked how Justice just, even with his back like basically against a wall, is just like, no, fuck you. We do shit my way or no way. I'm like, damn. Oh, sure was a lot. Also, I really I'm gonna say two because this was a huge episode for everything. The poison's breath in the tomb, I think, was just super was so good. I loved it. There was so much going on right now, but that sure was a lot, and I loved it. In terms of where you can find me and stuff, obviously here, and the things going on are, like I said, you can catch me in all the normal places. I've got all of the details on my Twitter if you want to go look in there. But Alexis Attempts Art has moved on Fridays to 6 p.m. for the foreseeable future rather than 4 p.m. Central. And also, next week on Friday, I won't be doing Alexis Attempts Art because instead, at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be over on Bob Scary VOA on Twitch playing Fiasco. So I've never played Fiasco before, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. And there's going to be some other cool people playing, and I'm excited. So catch me there. And then you can go hang out with Big Boy Season after that. And I did tease that we have something new coming on Thursdays brought to you by me.
I think that comes to me. Hey, I'm Eli. You can find me at _reliable1 on Twitter and Instagram. Favorite moment? Jesus Christ, this was an episode. I was sitting there thinking about it, like, throughout the whole time. I was like, this is my favorite moment. And then something else would happen. This is my favorite moment. And I thought for sure it was going to be the internment, because that was just everyone's stuff coming together and everyone doing their, like, everyone putting their own flair on it. It was just so beautiful. Like, I've never been involved in an internment ritual, so that was amazing. And then Matthew spooked the shit out of me with Justice's stuff at the end. So that is now my favorite moment. So yeah, it's been a blast being back on Dice Priori again. I'm so glad that even in the midst of, like, all the craziness that's been going on with my life, I was able to come and guest for a few episodes with these wonderful players. Dice Priori is definitely one of my favorite channels that I support. So if you're not following, subscribe, do it. Tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife, whoever. But yeah, Dice Priori is great. I'm super excited to continue to watch the show, and also, like, just get caught up on, like, all the stuff that's going on, because now I need to go back. So yeah, that's me. I want to see some space potatoes, so subscribe, please.
Speaking of going back, we have podcasts. Can be seen down below on the Anchor link, and we also have videos up on YouTube. So my favorite moment, oh my god, like Eli said, huge episode, so many good things, but like Christoph's in chat said, like Selena becoming the dragon and like striding through that like vines without being impeded, and then like transforming and diving straight down just did it for me. That was amazing. It's fantastic. That's what I got.
Yeah. Okay. So, folks, I am Matthew Foreman. I'm at Matthew W. Foreman on Twitter. Follow me there. I am a freelance writer, D&D content creator, and technically a professional DM for hire. If you want to try, since I have some time on my hands, I guess slide into my DMs. Yeah. Floyd, howdy. My favorite moment. I first of all, thank you so much, Reliable, for coming on. You are a guest. Guesting is hard. Doing it well is hard, and I appreciate all the energy and the effort. I appreciate you just diving in and doing the whole thing, and you did great. You were a pleasure to have, and I have a feeling Mirlin will make an appearance again sometime.
Better.
That's right, or we will end you, Matthew.
Mhm.
We're writing it in the contract.
That's an or else is what I heard.
Hell yeah. I think that my favorite moment, the diving in was perfect. And Liz, thank you so much for narrating that and like describing it and as well, like giving your own piece and thought to it. I love it when players do that for their turn. But then beyond that, love the whole reveal. Everything was touched on. But the one piece that I will take for me is when Liz just nailed it and was like, she built her own tomb. Because I'm like, exactly. Like, so fixated on your own baggage that you literally build your own tomb because you were just so up in your trauma about something that you try to be the undoing of someone who never did any wrong to you, who never did you any harm, and you drive yourself to a self-destructive point. And that is the story of Syndrissa. And Liz, in one sentence, just the one-liner, detonated it.
So good. God,
Amazing.
Oh, and then you catch me on Friday, Big Boy Season at 9:30 p.m. Central. That is another very soap opera show, but it's a little more Forgotten Realms. It's a little more classic D&D, and it's very dice priority, but it's different. So you can catch something really cool there going on for our Storm King's Thunder campaign at 9:30 p.m. Central on Friday. And I'm finishing a Blades in the Dark arc this Saturday, the next 2 Saturdays, 8 p.m. Central on Twitch TV/Corey Hickson.
And if you want like super soap opera, just less dice rolling.
No mechanics.
Still D&D, but just, less dice rolling with characters that are definitely have different qualities than this one. Dragon Heisters was wild last night. Johnny talked to his birth father for the very first time, and it was a whole lot.
Yeah, Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. Central
That's right.
Daylight Time.
That's right.
Let's see here. Who do we rated? They're doing that. How about we haven't rated Soul Bear in ages. They're usually closed around this time, though. I think that's why we don't.
That's true.
Let's go ahead and rate Off the Table.
There we go.
Nice.
We're doing tabletop, but let's spread those D&D viewerships and toss them over to tabletop.
Yeah.
Go ahead and show them our love. We'll see you here next week at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the more soap opera in the wonderful Edda. Have a good one. See you next week.